Well. Happy freaking Thursday, everybody. It is, it's a day. I was at work. I knew something was coming today. It was chill. I thought it'd be this afternoon. And then thank you to Jane, not Victoria, that's what they called on social, for just popping out there. Hey, Amazon have put a cold open in to episode 301. Like that's up. You can watch it now. It's a sneak peek. It's only 11 minutes of the damn shredding. I'm like, what? I'm at work. I'm sure a lot of you were sleeping or at work yourself, depending on where you are in the world. And you were just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. And that's all I talked about at work, literally. My co-worker is enjoying a little time. He's eager for season 3. He walked in the door. I didn't even say hello. I was like, dude. There's a sneak peek. It's like shredding. It's a magical fight. It's chaos. Like it's ridiculous. And yeah, it happened, ladies and gents. We have just been treated to 11 minutes of epic magic shredding and chaos. Hello to folks that have joined me, and please say hello to someone who is very late for, but they've come to join me anyway. Lesbian Ernie.
Sorry, I had to do stuff.
You're fine. You don't have to apologize. You're good. Jen, you managed to watch it and get your reaction out already. I was at work, so I've only recorded my initial reaction. I'm not sure I've recovered. You've had a while longer than I have. Have you recovered?
No, I have not. Because have you seen it? How could anybody have recovered? It's not possible. It's the shredding. They're shredding. Somebody literally got shredded. Like,
yes.
I mean,
people were getting shredded in the shredding.
Do not make Liana mad. She will cave in your head.
With and you see it. You don't just not often those moments you see like them banging in the blood. You're like, okay, this is graphic, and you saw that, and then the camera flips, and you see
it's a caved in head. And a caved in Black Ajah's head.
So I'm like, what? I love this from Rapunzel. It's like when the waiter comes up to shred cheese for little kids and says, "Tell me when," and the kid just never stops. It's like shredding, more shredding.
It's just a big pile of cheese, like you're barely peeking over it, like with your eyes, just like, no, you can keep going, keep
going, keep shredding, keep shredding. And it's just, I don't know what's happening. It was so good though, wasn't it? I honestly don't know if I can get away with playing the whole 11 minutes on the stream. That might be like in one go. That might be a bit much.
That 11 minutes is a lot, but there's definitely things in there that I think we could maybe talk about and show, I want to go over the stuff in the 13th repository.
I like
that stuff.
Yeah, we can go over that. Yeah, okay. I have it here, folks. Mm-hmm. So we just have to scroll for. I mean, just look at some of this.
Wait. Yeah. Go back to the very, very beginning, though. Go back to the very, very beginning. I want to point out something like where Swan is coming out of her room. I want to point something out.
So you can be heard over the music.
Okay.
I love this.
Yeah.
And now we know what the staff is for. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. It's raining. Okay.
It is.
Yeah. I just want everyone to know. I'm going to tell you to pause now. Pause.
Okay.
Railings on the balcony. There are railings on the balcony, but they're still too low. Sorry.
This is extremely low.
This is a personal pet peeve of mine because there's just no safety standards in the White Tower. They can't fly. And there are shots from season 1 of just like a floor that just ends in nothing, and you're like hundreds of meters above the ground, and what the fuck? I'm sorry, I shouldn't start. What the fudge? They will fall and die, and the floors look like they're made of marble, and even that is too low. She could trip and fall. But the fact that there's railings at all means that somebody has made an because there were just not railings at all.
That's maybe someone slipped off a set.
Yeah. maybe.
Or maybe this is just special, like the ambulance seat. Like no one else gets railing, but the ambulance seat.
Nobody else gets railing.
You get a foot.
Yes, you had a foot. It's still hitting you in a very precarious position. Like if she slipped right now, she's dead. Like that's
Yeah.
she's dead. But anyway, that I know this is not important, but it has been a constant thing. And I know the reason for not doing it. Like in Rings of Power was the same. There were just no railings anywhere. It's just not aesthetically pleasing, but
No,
it
it's
also
not,
just
is it?
makes me incredibly nervous.
If they were really filming in a tower that was like actually hundreds of feet high and they were stood on like the 30th level or something stupid like that, yeah, I'd be terrified. But we all
Yeah,
know this is actually just like a set where it's like,
exactly.
the floor
Yeah.
is, in fact, the railing's probably not even real. The railing's probably
No,
CGI'd in or something like that, you know?
I'm sure. But this is not important anyway. Railings. I'm just
That's
excited.
totally fine. Honestly, so I haven't managed to avoid all spoilers. For example, I did have what spoiler level should we do? Should we do 4 spoilers here?
I mean, we could do
Maybe Shadow Rising.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think
Yeah.
this part, like only Shadow Rising is as far as we need to go for talking
Yeah.
about this.
Let me do that. And create a banner. Saying spoilers for Shadow Rising.
Okay.
Done. Scroll, add, tick. All right, we're covered. Done. What was I going to say? There's just so much going on.
I know.
Oh, yes. So I did see some spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah, I did see some spoilers. So for example, I knew about the redstone doorway. I saw someone mention that. And I was like, no, turn away. I was like,
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Let's go to the 13th repository. I didn't know if you knew about it. If you caught it,
I did.
only watched it the one time. I didn't catch it the first time.
See, I noticed initially had it not been for someone being like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But Charlie, bless Charlie, I always wind Charlie up because she likes the red Ajah. She's like, Rob, turns out you and Swan Sanjay have something in common. And then just like a gif of like red stuff. And I was like, don't give me spoilers. So I kind of thought there was something going down with the red Ajah. So this moment when she denies the red Ajah entry, I was like, okay, right now, where are we? Here we go. This is the depository moment, I think. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. And Naomi, at least it's not Yasuka. I am on the Yasuka Preservation Society, so Yasuka must be protected at all costs.
There's a society for that. Okay.
Oh yes, just because Pez once postulated that she might die, and I got real mad at her. So
amazing. Okay, so let's try and pause this when we get to the appropriate moment.
Yeah. But if anybody, I love Naomi, so the idea. Oh, this is creepy. This scene was creepy.
I know, right?
The way she's like, I could feel them dying.
And it feels good. Yeah.
Ew.
Also, she killed her wardens pretty quickly and effectively. But this moment,
I can feel it. I can feel them dying. It's so good.
Oh Lord, that's so creepy. That's so creepy.
It is creepy. I knew there were dark friends as soon as they turned up because it's like Chesma.
The minute he said Chesma, I knew there were dark friends too. Okay, that was one.
Doorway.
That was one of. Yeah.
Like, do you think that's just built into the room?
Well, okay, I actually think the doorway is behind. Like it's hard to see in this. There's a twisting thing behind it, so. But because there's I'm using my mouse and you can't see my mouse. I just realized.
I mean, I would move my mouse, but then it like hides stuff.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I gotta wait for like another 2.5 hours until they drop it on YouTube, apparently. Which is We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can send you because I took some screenshots.
Okay, yeah, that's brilliant if you can. But yeah, that's very cool. Let me turn the sound off while we skip through this, and I'll play it at slower speed as well.
Okay. Oh, I never thought about doing that. Oh, that's so cool.
Where's the no play button? Why can't I play it slower? I can't play it slower apparently. Oh, okay.
You can't? Okay.
All right. Well, okay, we'll just have to keep pausing it then. What is this? What is this cube thing?
I think that hold on. I was sending you screenshots, so I was.
Oh, you're sending. Okay, you're right. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think that's like the dice, Terangrial, the one that like does something to luck.
Oh, fair enough. Bear in mind, bear with me a second, folks. Jen didn't send me a screenshot or two. Jen sent me a
I sent you
a
all the
Google Drive.
screenshot.
Send me a Google
No,
Drive, basically.
No, it's like 12 screenshots. Don't exaggerate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't count
9, 10,
them and
11.
find
Okay,
out.
it's like 15. It's 15.
Yes, you lied to me about how many
I
screenshots.
didn't actually count how many I took.
You're totally fine. I'm not just giving you jokes. Oh my god. Okay. But
I'm
yeah,
trying to think which one of these is the best one for the redstone door, because I just sent you all of them without.
That's fine. I'm working on them slowly. Discord changed its settings, and you can't just like right left click, and you have to like open it in the browser now to download as a JPEG.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry if the play symbol keeps coming up on the thing there, folks. It's close. My windows are close to each other, and as I zoom off, I keep hitting it, and it keeps.
Oh, I could share actually. I could share then, and then it might.
Oh
be
yeah,
easier
do screen share, and we
yeah.
can flip between. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a window up here for you. Okay. All right. So
pop that down. Pop this up.
Yeah. It's still pretty dark. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna go into my editing program.
All right.
And do enhance on it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll hit the, I feel like a sci-fi, like from a sci-fi movie from like the 80s. Zoom, enhance. So, but there literally is just a button here called enhance. So I'm doing it.
Perfect. Love that. My phone automatically does that sometimes. So I take a photo now, enhancing photo. And I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, I'll take that.
Nice.
That's a win.
Nice.
So,
okay.
Right.
Download, and then there it is. Okay.
So yeah, I'm not the only one. Laura says they tried to play it slower too and couldn't get it to work. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, stop. And
give us that YouTube link, everybody.
I know.
It's just weird. While we're doing this, what do you think the YouTube thing is? Because it can't just be the shredding, surely. It's got to be something extra, right?
Do you think so? I feel like it would be
either that, or they're just trying to send people to Prime.
Yeah, they're trying to make Prime the place to go. Okay, I think you can see it here better now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can see your mouse as well, which does help. And we can zoom. So
yes.
You're not allowed to leave the stream now, Jen. Just saying.
I mean, look at the detail.
Oh my god, that is brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, I got to do this enhance on all
snakes
of them.
and foxes.
Oh my god! Yeah. I didn't enhance before.
That's confirmed. But
go son of battles.
Your mic is. We keep picking out our mics.
Sorry.
No, it's great. I love it's the excitement. But yes.
Foxes.
Very twisty door hype. Yes, appropriate. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That is so much cooler than I possibly imagined it. I literally just imagined a door that had weird twists in it that was red. I did not think of sort of patterns. I did not think of.
I know.
Foxes being in it. Yeah. Dana's just YouTube's catching up. You're blowing out your mics. Yeah, we are.
Okay. I'm sorry. Somebody suggested. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I recorded a video that is now like backlogged because of this. Like I have a video ready to go on my channel where I was responding to people's theories, and one person put in there a theory that they had that Matt would go through a redstone doorway here and then pop out in Ruidium. So, like, after there's another stone doorway in Ruidium. That's the theory.
Absolutely possible. I did ask in chat. Looks like most people have voted. Best Wheel of Time clip yet. Jen, what do you think?
I mean, this one. Like, what do you mean? Like for the season? Like
full stop.
Sorry.
The best Wheel of Time clip we've seen yet that they've given us.
Like for season 3 or for the entire show?
For the entire show.
Oh, good God. I have no idea. Oh, Lord. Let me think.
Like, is this better than when we saw Blood Snow, for example?
Is this better than Blood Snow?
That's such a tough thing, isn't it?
That's a really tough thing because I really love Blood Snow.
Blood Snow's epic. Well, 100% of the people who turned up and voted said yes, but they might just be thinking so far that we've seen for season 3. Let's. I was going to do a poll just then. I can't remember what I was going to ask.
Okay. I want to do the enhance on all of the pictures that I took. So I'm just going to be, I'll leave this. I'm going to zoom in on it.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
What is that on the left in the stand? Is that the bar that does Balefire?
I don't know if they took this one, but it could be because I saw I have screenshots of a lot of the ones that I saw Naomi take, but I didn't see if she took this one. I think if this is the disc, she took that.
Yeah, she definitely took the disc.
Yeah, and then see, I got it. The enhanced thing takes a couple of seconds, so I got to do it.
You're good. You're good.
So, so exciting.
So exciting. It is ridiculous. So she looks like she took the figurine, obviously the disc.
Yeah. And then she says, there's one thing that she was specifically supposed to get, because they said when she leaves, did you get it? And she says, yeah. And then she says, and anything else I could get. So, yeah.
So, I mean, what did she grab first? It looks like she got the statue first.
Yes. I think the statue. Hold on. I don't know if there's any way to see the order. Damn it. It's so unwieldy, this program. Sorry, I'm trying to do this at the same time, and it's annoying.
That's okay. I'm going to pop this up, and I'm going to turn the sound off. We'll play, and I'll see if we can figure out what she takes first.
Okay.
So she's in. Now she's just like, yeah, I'm going to double cross you all now.
Yeah, it breaks my heart because I was a Naomi fan.
And Adelaide.
I know.
So yeah, she gets the statue of the woman first. Then she grabs the armband. Then we go back into the hall.
Okay, so maybe we don't see her grab the disc, but I just assumed she grabbed the disc because she has to grab the disc.
Maybe. By the way, folks, if you hear a weird drumming in the background, it's torrential rain here, and apparently my gutter is overflowing right onto my windowsill. I've got this weird, just pouring down of rain in the background. Mike Wolfie Boots Boy says Balefire that seemed more dangerous than lack of railings.
I know. OSHA would definitely have a whole manual on the use and actual non-use of Balefire.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's very, very true.
Yes.
This is just this shredding is just ridiculous. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for when we get back to the Browns and such.
Yeah.
We've just got them all leaving the tower now. They're all super chilled. It's like they plan to do a giant explosion and just walk out. I can't believe how just chilled they are walking out. It's just ridiculous. Sierra Sadai says in chat, the white one I think could be Egwene's Ungriel later. That's vague enough that we don't do it. That's not.
Yeah. I mean, even the name of it isn't a spoiler, but yes, I can see that too.
So we got Adelaide and Varen now. Well, Varen's obviously, thinking she looks like she dies in this moment, doesn't she?
For a second you think but
yeah. And then she says, "Who are you?" Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have no idea.
I was worried. Yeah.
Naomi just says,
I don't know what she's done.
I got it, and anything else, and then that's it. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to stop when we got to Alana. This moment here, and then the guys.
I know that was. That hurt. I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Such a tease.
I can only imagine what it was like to film this, having been on this set. It's so good. But yeah, that was.
I'm happy for you and not at all jealous.
No, I know. But it's mad. What time is it in America right now? It is nearly 9 a.m.
I don't know.
Eastern, which means a lot of people are still waking up.
I know. So people didn't know about it. It's people are waking up. Actually, you and I have a weird advantage. This never happens.
This never happens. No,
it's happening in our daytime or our normal awake time.
Yes. This is well, I mean, it was 9 when it dropped for me. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I knew there was something.
I knew there was going to be something too, but I didn't.
Yeah, there we go. For Rapunzel, it dropped at 3 a.m. God.
Yeah. I thought it was
ridiculous.
going to drop at like normally for me, their drops are 11 p.m. So that's when I thought it was going to drop.
I was like fully expecting. I was trying to get, you know, a heads up, but no one seemed to know a time. I did find out that I did honestly find out that it was going to be the shredding in advance, but I was like, it'll be in the afternoon or something like that. They want to capture America. So I'm at work at like 9 a.m., totally chill, nothing going on. And then it's just like,
yeah.
Someone put it in one of my group chats and I'm like, excuse me? And I went and found it and I was like posting, and I thank God no one else was in the kitchen because I went and made a reel in the back of the kitchen in my work uniform, just screaming about it. Even though I hadn't watched it yet, I was just like, I know it's because someone's like, oh my God, there's a sneak peek up. And I'm like, is it 11 minutes long? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, it's the shredding. I haven't watched it, but I know it's the shredding. And then I was just like, I couldn't contain myself at work. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I was fairly certain it would be the shredding because of the thing, like, who is it, the tweeter of chaos, or is it he who tweets with the dawn? He who tweets with the dawn.
Yeah, tweeter of chaos is I say he's no longer. That's not true. Obviously, the tweeter of chaos still exists. That person who does the tweeting of chaos. They did not disappear or pass away or anything of that nature. But they no longer perform the duties of the tweeter of chaos. So
right.
Okay. Yeah, but like phones were exploding. We probably woke a lot of folks up.
yes. But in there, like when the posters dropped, the thing that they said was tomorrow everything begins to dissolve, and I was like, oh, that's the shredding. Like that's what that has to be.
Yeah, it did kind of lean towards that, didn't it? Yeah. I know a few people suspected that, but my God, I didn't expect it so early. But I should have when they. All right, so here's the questions to these two. Well, folks, we're analyzing photos, by the way, or just we're enhancing photos currently. I'll leave this up for people to enjoy. Just enjoy that snake and fox's image right there, folks. Look at that; it's just absolutely ridiculous. And this dropped at midnight Pacific, all right, which is what they did last time when they updated and they gave us the Dark Friend social. It kind of just appeared there overnight,
right?
Does this mean they're still going to do their usual drop time that they've done for season 1 and season 2, which is midnight GMT, or is this evidence that it's going to be still midnight Pacific? That's like Breach of season 3 is dropped at, which means like 8 a.m. here in the UK or 7 a.m. because of the time changes and clocks going backwards and forwards and stuff. And whatever time that is for you, I think that's like mid-afternoon for you or something, isn't it? But
whatever time it dropped, like whatever time it was in the US last time, it always dropped for me at 9 a.m. Except for that one episode that dropped like hours late.
Oh, I know. I forgot that happened. Was it like episode 6 or something that happened with?
I can't remember, but it was hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna have to unsave this or unshare it. And then I'm going to start sharing my enhanced photos. They're not in any particular order because I was just trying to get screenshots.
That's fine.
So
like what series have confirmed that I've reported on that it was going to be midnight Pacific. But I think this kind of just amps it up a little bit, doesn't it? So So this is
she's got the
Naomi with the statue.
Yeah, she got the figurine and she's grabbing this gauntlet here, which appears to be floating.
Gave me Soldam bracelet vibes.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I could totally see that. I think I have a better shot of it. But okay, and that's her grabbing this one.
The statue of a woman, yeah.
Yes, the statue of a woman. And then that was her going. Sorry, I did it to all of them.
You're good. That disc looks absolutely fucking perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks exactly like how I pictured it. Bracer is probably the word. For the gauntlet thing that I called a gauntlet. And there's just her revealing her evilness and breaking my heart.
I know, right? They're so eager and happy about. Right. Okay. So what we got here? What's on the left there? That is.
It's like a sword or a dagger.
Yeah, could be.
Is it? Okay, book 4. This is like this is shot in the dark. Crazy. Is that a crystal sword?
Oh, I don't know. I need
I
to. I need to. You need a wiki now. For
for
Wheel
what? Yeah,
Time.
what's in the 13th depository? Yeah.
Stolen from the tower. I don't know. I'm googling random things now. Let's see what comes up. All right. So one of the things that was stolen by Leandra's group of sisters is a black fluted rod. That was the first thing
Right.
that came up. Now that
That
seems
looks like this.
yes,
That looks like this.
yeah. That will produce balefire.
That's the balefire one. Yeah.
So that's the flute. Let me see if I can get. There's not like a list there specifically, but Leandra's group of sisters comes up as a link. Let me see activities. Come on, wiki, come through for me. List of members. No, it's not going to give me a list of things they stole. Okay.
Okay. Most of them, I think, had to do with Dream.
Yeah, a lot of them did, didn't they?
Yeah. I don't know. Like that's a shot in the dark. It doesn't really look long enough, but that's like my brain just went. That's not. Doesn't look like a blade. Like it doesn't look like metal. Is what my brain was doing. Even though this looks like it's a sword or dagger shape.
Right.
But yeah, my guess then would be this, because I believe I've once looked up fluted, what that means, and I think it was something to do with this sort of segmentation. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm on the 13th depository website. Leandra's group stole 13 Terangrial. I mean, seems appropriate, doesn't it?
It really is appropriate. Yeah.
Stole 13 Terangrial from the White Tower, one each, which take the bearer into sleep and then tell around if flow spirit channeled into them. Doesn't actually. Oh, here we go. A rod of smooth, clear crystal, 1 foot long and 1 inch in diameter, which is.
Well,
we saw that next to the door. We saw that next to the doorway, didn't we?
Yes.
A figurine of an unclothed woman in alabaster, 1 hand tall.
That's that one there.
Yep.
Okay.
An iron disc, untouched by rust, 3 inches in diameter and finely engraved on both sides of a tight spiral. A clear amber plaque, no longer than a hand, hard enough to scratch steel, with a sleeping woman somehow carved into the middle of it. A bracelet made of twisted glass rings, which are very resistant to breaking. And a silver ring worked in braided spirals.
Okay. I think that's all I've got for the images that I've got there. So yeah, this could be the
smooth
one.
the smooth rod of clear crystal. Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think that's what that one is.
And what's on the right? Can we see what's on that one on the right?
That's like a ball.
A ball? Yeah.
Oh. I don't. Yeah, because the door is what's looming here. So
yeah, yeah.
the door. And then
and there seems to be no more information specifically around that. So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna Google Terangrial and that alters chance.
Sorry, I'm just going through these really, really rapidly now, trying to get to my. Where's the enhance? There's the enhance. Okay, yeah, I can see Soldam from this. What did you call it?
The bracelet. Yeah, the bracelet that they wear. That just kind of gave me vibes of that.
Yeah, I can totally get that off of this. Yeah, she definitely picks this up. Okay,
she does seem to get that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I have a picture of it. And then this gave me that Terangrial that they just talk about, one that makes luck.
Yeah, I mean that really does give you those vibes, doesn't it? Also,
Yeah.
great enhancement on this one. Wow.
Yeah. Look at that.
Because that's what's that going to be? 8. Yeah, that would be 8 dice stuck together if there was one in the center of all of them.
Yeah. You're right.
So chat is thinking it's the Dominion band is what they were grabbing.
Do you think Dominion band already? Oh, okay. I mean they are.
It's possible.
That's interesting, because that was like book 4. That's what they're looking for,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So interesting. So if this is the thing that they have to get. Oh, that's interesting. And I don't know, like, why would they be going into the Panarch's palace? I guess just to
Yeah.
go there? No.
Maybe they only have half, or they only have one band. And you
Okay.
remember there was a pair that two women could. Like, we're getting a little bit
Right.
further ahead now, folks, but it's vague enough that I think we can get away with it. The two women could wear a bracelet each, and then the necklace would be on a man, and they could like
Yes.
spread
Okay,
the cost of controlling him.
Okay, yeah. There's like half in the because they don't have the
and they don't have the
collars or
collar either,
anything.
as Rapunzel's just thrown in. So
So they need to get half from the Panarch's palace, maybe. Huh. That's true. Yeah, and we see the statue of the man wearing a collar in Tanchico. So
we do, very similar to the Mali one. So I love how we've started this thing about summon to the shredding is what I've titled this live stream.
I know, and then we've just done this.
We're just staring at Terangriel,
we are nerds of the highest order. This
we
are
just snakes and foxes.
Snakes and foxes. Sorry, clipping the mic again. I'm sure.
No, you're fine. Peek away. It's okay. Oh my God, this is so ridiculous. I do love the way they get into this room as well.
Yeah, that was it. Trans Lives Matter. It reminded me. It was like, room of requirement. Like that's where we're going.
Yes. It really did give those vibes.
Yeah. That was very cool.
Right. I know that you can't stay forever. Shall we talk some action scenes?
Let's talk some shredding. Yeah, let's talk some.
Yeah, let's talk some shredding. Okay, what shredding shall we start with? Do we just want to watch some of the action?
Yeah, let's just watch some of the action and ooh and ah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna play it I'm gonna put the sound back on. Only about halfway, so we can hear us over it. And we're just gonna go from here. I love the way that
I know she's just like, oh, can I curse? But that face was very much like a.
You can curse, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
And they instantly get caught.
Yeah.
Like,
I love what Pez has taught me, but I noticed it immediately. Her outfit is like half red, half black.
Yes. Yeah, it gives it away so quickly.
Yeah. I mean, everybody knows at this point, but it's just like it's in her clothes.
Yeah. Do you think she's actually trying to like burn her right now? Is that what you think's like going on?
I don't like she's obviously encased her in fire, but she doesn't want her to die yet because she's saying like you're going to give up all the Black Ajah, so she doesn't want to kill her. And
pretty ballsy, just the 5 of them, isn't it?
Yep. But everybody else is caught off guard, so they know. And like, they're willing to do shit like that, which nobody else does.
Your girl is like not doing anything.
No, it's interesting. Her block is so much more of an issue in the show than it like in the books.
Yeah,
she's blocked, but
she's good. I gotta say now, the boys banging on the door ain't gonna do shit, boys.
No.
Why are you not trying to break? Why are you not pushing the door, pulling the door? Like,
if y'all could just hold off shredding each other because there's a knock at the door. Everybody just wait. I gotta see who's at the door.
Like those doors close towards where the guys are standing, so that if they should be like banging on those doors to like push them open, like not just like knocking with like dudes, my dudes, like ineffective orders right here. I love you, Taylor.
Right.
Ineffective orders.
Very helpful.
Yeah. Here we go. Maxim and Ivan uselessly knocking on the door.
But yeah. Get away from the door. You will not pass us.
You want your Aes Sedai killed?
Also, I do love how
Move.
none of the Reds were black, at least openly
Yeah.
in this scene. They could still be
Not
black.
in this scene, yeah.
Yeah. Just
Like,
look at this.
there's one of them like, it's gorgeous. One of them like actually protects Maxim and Ivan.
Yes.
And I heard somebody suggest that maybe that is a certain red Ajah that we come to know later.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like this is just, oh my God, like blood coming
I
out.
know,
As well.
blood coming out of your mouth. Yeah.
Oh.
That shot is the best. That's the shot, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Renaissance painting.
Uh-huh. I know, right? It's ridiculous. That must have hurt, seriously. And then we'll just skip ahead and we've watched this bit. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, we did watch this anyway when we were in the middle of waiting for it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
No.
Then she does something. What the fuck does she do?
I don't know. Maybe she's so Adelaus comes back. It's like, who are you?
Who are you?
Maybe
Yeah,
she's
lost
like
it.
erasing their memories.
Maybe. Oh.
Boy, it's just brutal, man.
Yep. And that knocked
Yeah.
Joya out, so she's like
Yeah.
up for the count.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see her in a cell later, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, here we go.
And yeah, this is
Hummel.
do not
Oh,
okay,
my
I
God. Oh.
don't want to see you cave somebody's head in.
Oh. That was brutal.
Yeah. And like she has got wow. And boom.
Yeah.
Yep. And then look, that's my girlfriend. Is she okay?
Well,
Is
you
she
know,
okay?
she kicked you out, so you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do anything.
We've got a couple suggestions.
Mm.
Skeeter's saying a lot of mental weaves, compulsion, for example, can mess up mind if not done correctly.
That's true. That's true.
Tyler's agreeing that it could be
It could be
compulsion.
compulsion.
Compulsion. Jesus.
Yeah.
Waters be like, we can't just barge in on the Amelin, you know.
No, we have to be let in.
But Salia making a good point here. If the hall is sealed, they probably use the one power to seal the door so no one can get in. That's why they were relieved the channel is approaching. Yeah, I just don't know if like is a show watcher going to realize that and just
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, God, it is.
Oh, it's good.
It's
good.
so good. And this is what are we like? Not even with 10 minutes right now. 10-minute mark. This is. And the hall has been, we've had intrigue, we've had accusations of Black Ajah, we've had literal head bashing and body slicing.
Bisecting. Somebody was bisected.
Yes. And then intrigue of theft and, you know, our beautiful horny Adelaus, you know, losing her memory or whatever it seems. And it's 10 minutes in.
Yep.
This
is going to be fire. It's going to be fire. I
don't know about you, but when I recorded my reaction prior to the live stream, I think I ended it and this reminded me of, and I apologize if people aren't into Marvel and I bring this up now, but it reminded me of watching Endgame in the cinema. And it's the moment when it looks like Thor's about to get killed by his own axe, and then suddenly the hammer lifts and it appears, gets hits Thanos out of nowhere, and then it scrolls back because we're like, "Come on, please, it is," and then it just flips back, and Captain America's holding Mjolnir, and you're just like, honestly, the entire cinema exploded with screams and cheers. I feel like if this is what I would be doing in this moment. It's what I was doing in my chair. I feel it's just, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculously good. And also I want to point out, Meg, are you watching? Where is it? Just want to call this out, Meg. Maybe I've gone too far. No, I've gone too far. Go the other way. So on 3 wheeling, I've definitely missed it now. Turn
Okay.
off the sounds. We were talking about what we'd like to do because everyone breaks down trailers and things like that, and we talk about it and
Mm-hmm.
such. On the Three Wheeling, my podcast, what we do is we actually get the scenes and then we debate which episode we think it's going to be in. And
Okay.
sometimes we agree and sometimes we have huge fights about it. One of the things that we debated on, Jen and I were both like, this scene with the huge statues and the people.
I
walking through
thought
the
that was
middle,
Age of Legends too. I've been
Yeah.
totally proven wrong. Totally proven wrong.
Meg's been like Age of Legends. I'm like, no, I bet that's the hall of the Hall of Servants. That's the entrance way.
Mm.
That's where they come in.
Yep,
And
it is.
this proved me right.
You were right. You were right. Me, I didn't know whose side I was on, but I was totally.
You're,
I
you're
think
on
it's
Meg's
Age of
side.
Legends. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Dana's because Dana's one of our most avid listeners and literally comments all the time. She's like, I know where it's going. Yeah.
But you think, like the scope of those statues just give Age of Legends vibes, like those ones there.
Yeah.
But it's
literally
not.
those ones.
Yeah. So
It's
fine.
It
Fine.
is. Fine.
Fine.
But imagine walking into the tower, the seat of power for all these women, and that's the room you walk into. That's an impressive room, isn't it?
It's very impressive. It's very, very impressive. Yeah.
So, but everyone was just like, "There's men. It can't be. It has to be Age of Legends." And I'm like, no.
It wasn't even the fact that there's men. It was for me. It was the scope of them. It's just yeah.
I love okay, you're right. I sided with Meg,
Fine, whatever.
And Ajah goes there, she just listened, and she was like, "I was with you too." Actually, we discovered that sequencing a trailer takes a long time when you get debating because it was our longest recording yet of 3 hours long to place all the scenes in the trailer.
8 hours?
No, 3 hours long.
Oh, 3 hours. I was like, whoa. Yeah, that's like trailer guide on territory. Oh my God. 8 hours. 3 is still pretty damn long.
Yeah, we normally like 90 minutes is our max, and we got to like the 2 hour mark and we we're like, we've only sequenced like 67 seconds of this trailer so far, and we're 2 hours in. So yeah, it was crazy.
I know.
But this is just an epic opening, just full stop.
Yeah. It's so good. So like, okay, because this is a sneak peek. Do you think this is the cold open? Or do you think this is like maybe I think this is definitely from episode 1. Do you think it's a cold open?
Oh, good question. Is it actually?
I don't. Just because I feel like we need some sort of I don't know. I feel like we need some sort of they're in Tarvalon now.
This feels like a poll. Is the shredding the cold open of 301? There we go. We'll start nice, easy, non-dusty poll. Answer that in chat, please. But yeah,
I definitely think it's in episode 1, but I'm not sure it's how the episode is going to open.
Right.
Like I feel like they need something to like give us a little, hey, this is where everybody is.
Yeah, we could have something.
But I don't know. I don't know.
That would Mike's like, is this odd for it to the end of an episode? No, that's not what I mean by it, Mike, and that's not what I mean by it. Like, do I need to redo the poll? Is that what people are saying? No, I've said it's the cold open. No, I've asked that question correctly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm curious what people think. These red sitters, because clearly these are the red sitters. Now, I'm intrigued because the one in the middle's wearing a black belt. So now I'm intrigued based on outfits.
And it is in season 1. There was a certain what was it? Because Leandrin often wore some. I like we called it like a black Ajah bustier, and like Dana wore something similar. That belt is not a bustier, but it has like it's giving the same sort of vibes.
Yeah.
As the black Ajah bustier.
I don't know. I mean, there was a part of me that found it pretty enjoyable hilarious and ironic that the Reds were denied entry.
Yeah.
And then it turns out, as far as we can tell, that none of the Reds were Black Ajah. And if they hadn't denied entry to the Reds, they'd have had 3 extra sitters.
They were on their side. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I think it's like Swan obviously thought that it was going to be just Leandrin. Like,
Yeah.
She didn't think any of the sitters would be.
No, and then
No.
she's obviously thought, well, I won't have the Reds in because that'll be potentially 3 Reds on her side,
Right?
Black or otherwise.
Yeah.
Either that, or like Charlie said, she actually has a thing against Reds in general, which could be.
I mean, I think most of the other Ajahs have a thing against the Reds in general.
Yeah, they don't make themselves the most likable, do they?
Yeah.
So, chat is not kicking off, but chat is going on a lot about how this is. They said at CCXP that this was like the first 10 minutes of the episode, or this is like the cold open, things of that nature. So,
okay.
Yeah. I mean, what a hell of a way to start. Most people do seem to think it's the end. 80% basically say that it is the cold open. So fair enough. I'll roll with that.
Okay.
Yeah. We can take that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, this is, I do love just the irony of, what's going on. Allsy of Leandrin. Sorry, go for it.
I was just saying, like, what she does here, right? And I think that's going to bear fruit. I think there's going to be, even though like Swan successfully counters her by saying you're Black Ajah, okay? Like she counters her assertion here. I do still think that's going to fester because people do know she went to Kyrian. There are people besides Leandrin who know that there was a male channeler there, and then they all will know about Rand. Like I think that's going to fester. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love these moments. And she has a plan for the Reds. That's a hell of a line there, isn't it?
Yeah.
She has a plan for the Reds.
That's true, Skeeter. I'm sorry, seeing Skeeter's comment. He could mean the beginning of being distinct from the cold open.
Absolutely. Yeah, it could be cold open credits beginning of the episode. That's very possible. This would be, I mean, so obviously at the end of this, we expect to see the Leandrin fight, which we also expect to end with the death of one of her warders.
Yes.
Which we fully expect to be Ivan, based on the fact that we see Taylor in the Two Rivers in the trailer. Which is just going to be a real just twisted, horrible loop of trauma between Alana losing a warder and then also having to deal with Maxim losing the love of his life, also feeling her pain, they're feeling each other's pain of losing Ivan, and just it's going to be back and forth.
Like it'll circle back between them all the time. It reminds me of, like, do you remember that scene from season 1 in episode 5 where Lan is grieving and you watch it build in Moraine because Rosamund Pike is a queen of an actress. And like you see it, you see the grief cycle between them, and it builds in both of them because it's just like bouncing back.
Also, can I just give your avatar kudos for a second there? You clicked your fingers, and it did look like your avatar was clicking its fingers, basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it didn't actually look like click, but your fingers moved in a way that was similar. So your avatar was trying to. Yeah. See? Well, let me try it again now. Yeah. See, that's almost clicking. Yeah.
It's trying really hard. Yeah.
It's doing so good. Yeah. Feed that back to your avatar filter.
Yes. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. I want to get gloves. One day I'll get real fancy and have gloves.
Oh yeah, like for actual, that would be cool.
Because this is like it's a sensor, so it sees, but that's why it like screws up sometimes because it like if I go, and if I go like too far out, it can't see my hands anymore, so it just puts them down, and it can't see in front. Like, so
Skeeter now flip Rob off. Jesus Christ,
I can do it. I can do it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
what was it? Quiet Ashman's put a comment chat. One of the Reds did say they would stand behind Leandra no matter what the charges were. That could be hinting at her being black. I did think that at the time as well.
I didn't actually, but yeah, because I was like, "Ooh, you don't know what the charge is about to be." Like, don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, I was like, that's very bold. I'm like, does that
Mm-hmm.
mean that that they know what it is? But they're very much enjoying your double flip in the chat.
It's success. It's success.
It is success. Yeah, like there's a lot of work gone into your avatar. I'm always impressed by it.
If you go back and look at like this avatar when I was first using it, she was a nightmare. I'm actually surprised anybody watched those videos. They were unpleasant. She was unpleasant to look at for several months.
I mean, that's just what I think looking at photos of myself. So don't you worry.
Oh no. Everyone, this is Malkir's sexiest chef. Give him his props.
I haven't, you say that. I feel like I might end up losing my chef title because I haven't done a cooking video probably about 3 years now.
That's true. But you are actually a cook. You are.
I am. Yes.
Chef.
Yeah. When this dropped today, I was cooking. That is true. So
yes.
But yeah, let's. I'm trying to think how spoilery we can get. Does Shadow Rising have when Swan and Liane and that get, shall we say?
Yes.
It does. Okay, sweet. So this whole, ignoring the Reds and then
exactly. Yeah.
Does sort of set the stage for
what's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also thought something I thought when I was watching it as well, this could even the amount of Black Ajah that were there, like that surprised Swan and everyone.
It did. Yeah.
It's going to be that is also going to be part of Elida's whole thing of just look what she let grow in the tower under her leadership. Like, I think that's going to be part of her undermining. Yeah.
And also with none of those Reds running off with them, I wonder if any Reds leave.
Ooh, that'd be interesting if no Reds leave, because we know like there are going to be other Reds, and like I'm sure that that's going to be I think that that's going to be part of Swan. Like, I can only trust these people like Elaine and Nynaeve, these little babies. Like, I can only trust them because I don't know who's who, right? So, and the fact that Leandrin kidnapped them will be proof that they're not Black Ajah.
It's if none of the Reds leave, that also gives Elida more credence.
Numbers advantage.
Numbers advantage, but also like to back up and be like, well, look, you had these sisters from all the other Ajahs, you excluded the Reds, and then none of the Red left because none of the Red are black. And then that's not just more voting numbers, but it's also a bargaining chip.
I'm seeing Quiet Asherman saying there was another Red in the final shot, like in that Western standoff shot. Let's go see who's in the Western standoff shot. There might be a Red.
Okay, that's true. All right, so let's play this. All right, is it this one? So obviously we've got a yellow, we've got Leandrin, we've got blue. Is that two yellows?
Might be a green.
Could be a green, actually. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's Naomi.
So we got that's Naomi. So that's brown. We've got green and blue, and then who's behind Naomi in the middle?
That might be a blue or a gray.
It could be a gray. Yeah. So this could be gray here. So would she be red on the left here then?
You have to wait until see that. Yeah, that could be a red. That could very easily be a red there.
Yeah. So because there's 7 of them there, but I don't see a white sitter.
I love that there's 7. Sorry, it's the Magnificent 7. Totally, I wanted a tumbleweed to blow in between them and have that like with that music sting. That's what I wanted to happen so badly.
There's a like a soap opera here in the UK. It's called EastEnders, and their thing it's been going like 40 years or something, like next month. This month or something like that. It's ridiculous.
Has it outpaced Coronation Street?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I always remember EastEnders because it's the same. It's like the same year as I was born, so I always remember
Oh,
how old
okay.
it is. But at the end of every episode, there's always like a big sort of like moment, something how like someone I'm going to kill you, or someone dies, or
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
comes
yeah.
out with spray, whatever, like a dramatic moment of some kind.
Mm.
And then it's sort of like the music goes do 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 do, and the outro music plays, and that's like this kind of felt like this. This you could
That
do is
moment.
it's only going to hit for the people that know the EastEnders ending, but it would just
Mhm.
be a perfect moment. The Malevolent Seven.
The
Ooh.
Malevolent Seven. Ooh, I was gonna say, Rob, I smell a short. Make a short of that.
Oh, it would be crazy, wouldn't it? But yeah.
Oh,
So two reds here, a gray, blue, green, yellow, and brown.
Mhm.
No whites.
I want to enhance that shot too, because I think it's a red on the far left, but I'm not 100% certain.
I'd be okay saying it's a red. I feel that's a well, if not, it's a brown sitter. Which could be possible because Naomi obviously wasn't in the hall. Naomi was in the 13th depository. So
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Dan McDonald, who's joined us, I'm working, quote, but my favorite part was the Maureen sent me moment in depository. The Amelin sent us to guard these. Did I miss who was sent
there? She said the Amelin sent us to guard, but yeah, like it's a little bit spoilery to go into that too much beyond.
Yeah, who says that?
Varen says it. Varen says
it. Right, okay, yeah, that could be.
Yeah,
that could be a whole kettle of fish, couldn't it? So
yes.
She's a red. She's just soaked in blood from that cow.
She's a white soaked in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bisection happened directly above her. Is that what you're saying there?
I mean, that's what it sounds like. So what happened to Joya then is the question. So obviously watch this and see if we can figure out, because Joya's here in the middle.
Yeah, and then she gets like complete. I think Liana. Oh, that like, what did you do to her to make that blood come out, Swan?
I know, right? Yeah. So there's Joya, like
Joya, right?
Stopping the moment.
They both fall.
They both need healing from this.
Yes. So people turn. Joya's in there, right? Okay, Joya's turning. And we've got a good yellow coming in.
Oh, that was the moment Mother asked us to protect these.
Yes.
Right, here we go. Right, so Alana knocked her to one side. Does she get up? Quiet Ashman says she does get up when they do the big explosion thing. And if she gets up,
that's true. Yeah, she's one of those four. Yeah, she is definitely one of those four.
Yeah.
The big explosion. And then, like, Liana, she's dead. She's dead. She's dead.
But she's a little, yeah, so Joy's, I just enjoy the back. She's up there, she is, see?
She's one of those four.
So she's one of the four that link? Is it 4 a link or 5 the link?
In my brain it's 4, but I don't know. I could be.
There is 4 stood there, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see who walks out of the hall.
But she doesn't leave. She's not one of the group. She's not one of the Malevolent 7.
No, she's definitely not one of the Malevolent 7.
Yeah, that's their name now. I've just decided.
It's great. I love it. Okay,
yeah.
Obviously we got Chesmore and whoever that was there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see that. So we have no idea what's happened to Joya.
Yeah.
Because Joya's not there on the floor. So Joya walked out and then disappeared.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that there's a shot from the trailer where she looks like she's in a cell. At least it looks like it's her. Sorry, what were we about to say? Ooh.
Maybe, because we do see the carnage here is just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
This moment.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Varen pretends to not know anything as well?
No.
Or is Varen
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think she will.
All right, so
I don't think she will.
Here's where Naomi turns up with now making the Malevolent 7.
Yes.
Swan is out hunting people.
Yes, she definitely is. Swan is mad.
It's Alana who faces down the 7.
Yes.
So maybe Joya's on a different mission or heading out a
Maybe.
different way
Right.
and gets captured by Swan.
Because the shredding is definitely not over. Like this, we've seen half of the shredding so
Yeah.
far. Yeah. So she could still get caught. Yeah.
Rapunzel, Leone's got to make sure they can't heal that. Oh boy.
Yes. Yeah. She's like, look, the yellows are good, so I got to keep going. The yellows.
There. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chesmal fucking Emery is very
That's what she-
talented. You know.
That's what fucking Emery can't. I'm not gonna let her do anything here.
Yeah. Oh
Oh.
god. Hydrick had it possibly suggesting
That's
this
an
is the start of
interesting idea.
Varen's absent-mindedness. Oh, that's
That is
interesting.
interesting. That could work.
Yeah.
That could work.
Rapunzel suggesting that Sarah said the shot of Joya seated, maybe in chains, was not in the tower.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. Because
also possible.
see, again, like I said, there's a video that's backlogged because I had to release this video tonight instead. But one of the theories that people said is that Joya, somebody said, was Joya getting captured in the tower would maybe explain why people end up going to Tenchico in the first place. Because otherwise, why on earth did anybody go to Tenchico? Like,
Yeah.
Joy is the one who gives them that information in the books. So, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I mean,
if Sarah said that, then that's that, right?
Yeah, if Sarah's saying it's maybe not in the tower, or
Mhm.
said that wasn't in the tower, then that does suggest she's somewhere else. Let me see. I can bring that up. Let me go
Okay.
to YouTube.
Mm.
The first thing offered to me is a season 3 sneak peek reaction by someone I know.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Share this screen. Here we go. So this is obviously what we've just watched. We'll try and pause it when we get to the appropriate moment.
Mhm.
This is just such a great trailer anyway.
It's an excellent trailer. Yeah.
Oh, something I just noticed. 1 second.
Mm-mm.
This shot is not in the shredding.
No, it's not. I was literally just thinking that too. I was like, I don't remember because I noticed railings and this would not be. So this is later.
This is later.
Yeah.
So this.
That's why Nynaeve's not there.
Yes.
That's why Nynaeve's not there. I was assuming she was just off to the side. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. This is her getting. This is Swan getting the boot.
Mm.
So
yes.
Anyway, that was just something that instantly popped out right there for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh look, that's the Maleficent 7 standoff.
Yes. Not Maleficent 7, Malevolent.
Malevolent. Did I say?
Sorry, you said Maleficent, and I'm just picturing 7 Maleficents.
Oh, there it was. Did I say Maleficent?
I thought you did. I heard Maleficent.
I mean, every opportunity I did. Okay.
Yes.
So.
Okay. I'm inclined to believe Sarah because it's Sarah Nakamura. Like, I'm inclined to believe
this is true.
Her.
Yeah. Oh, is she getting all Aes Sedai on us? Maybe this isn't the tower, as in the physical, actual tower. Maybe this is in a dream world.
A dream world. Okay.
Maybe she's using a dream Terangrial and is visiting the tower. That's where they're meeting.
Interesting. I could see that.
Rapunzel's saying it's different lanterns. So okay, let's take this down for a second. I do have the still somewhere, so let me dig through. We'll find the still. We'll enhance and have some fun. See if my computer can do the fancy enhance button that yours could do.
It's literally it's just the Windows photo viewer or whatever. It has an enhance button now.
I mean, helpful. It does help us.
I mean, I didn't see the snakes and the foxes until it happened. So
this is true. Yeah, that's a fucking
go
brilliant
gambler,
moment.
go to Rodion, son of battles. Like that's like one of my favorite lines in the books.
It's a great line. I've gone too far. Wait, where is it? I can't find it. I feel like I have gone too far.
Which one are you looking for?
of Joya
Yeah?
sitting on the floor.
Okay. I have that too.
Maybe it is further through the trailer than I thought. I must have just skipped ahead and not realized it.
Well, it's after the shredding, so go past the shredding.
Yep. Oh, wait, that's why I'm in the teaser.
Oh, you're in the wrong one. Okay.
I'm
okay.
I'm in the wrong folder.
Yeah.
That'd be why. That'd do it. So why is it? And it's not even. Oh, okay. I need to go find a link that I was just trying to skip through because what I was using didn't download them properly, apparently. So even though they were there before.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I've got it. So you just want that shot, this Joya, and do you want me to enhance it?
Yeah, if you've got that,
okay.
yeah, then we can
I
can
do.
compare it to
So I have all these shots as well, the high res ones for my costume video. Where is it? It's my mystery folder.
The mystery folder. That's a fun one.
It's just shots that I wasn't sure exactly what they were.
Right.
So like everything else was yeah. Okay. So I will come back to you and share my screen. And I've already enhanced it. So
all right. So this is I've got it up from the sneak peek. I love that McDonald's. I can't believe they did this to me on a Thursday morning. I know, dude.
I know. Okay. So I mean, I don't know, because even like the stonework looks like Tarvalon. So I could see it being in Tarvalon, but not in the tower. Like that's the level of
I don't know.
That's trickery or Dream World, yeah.
Right. So we've got that. We've got these like pillars with spaces in them in the middle. Let me flip over. Doesn't that look the same?
It does to me, yeah.
Let me try and pause at a different moment. Right. So that looks the same, just a different side.
Yeah.
Zoom in on the lanterns.
Like it looks like this would be where some sort of ter'angreal would be inside here.
Yeah. So those lanterns there, and I'll flip to the other one now. Those lanterns are the same. This is the same room.
Okay, I'm going to go to my enhanced version of the do I have no, where is it? Screenshots, yeah. Downloads. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Shots from shredding. Trying to get one.
People are agreeing in chat so far that it's the same place. We'll find out if that sticks.
Oh, it's the same. Sorry. Okay. Hold on. I got to change what I'm sharing with you. Okay. So, it's the same. So stop and start again. So, God, I can't tell. There we go. Okay. Do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the same.
The same lanterns. And look, even the same weird stonework.
That same weird stonework. Yeah. So it is the same. She's in the same place.
Yeah. Huh.
So like
Sarah Nakamura's Black Ajah. That's what we've just determined.
we need the actual quote. Sarah, come on. I know you're in the UK. Hop on the live stream. You're probably watching. Send me a DM. You can join us. So someone's like, does she not mean the dungeon? What were people saying? Is this her in a White Tower dungeon? What were people actually saying about the scene with Joya?
Right.
Because where is it? Let me
I'll get the Joya one back.
if I switch to this one, because she is definitely sat there in that room, obviously.
Yeah.
So maybe at the time people were talking about Joy being imprisoned in a dungeon, or Sarah
Maybe.
is just Isodying the shit out and be like, she's not in the tower in this scene.
Maybe.
You know, like
And like in the tower, yeah.
Yeah, and
Like
Sarah's meaning
maybe the 13th depository is like in a building adjacent to the tower.
It could be, or this is the dream world. This is Tel'Aramia.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't showing up in your channel in the live section? Really? Like the tool is saying.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Because it's set as public.
Hold on, let me check. Come on.
Oh, it didn't change.
Let
me see. Yep, there we go. It's changed now. That might be why not everyone has come over and joined. Yeah, apparently it's unlisted.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Hopefully that's updated now. Let me refresh that. Yeah, that should come up as public now.
Okay.
Fun. YouTube is being wonky. Okay.
Yeah.
On top of that. Fair enough. Maybe I changed it and then it just didn't like it and it changed it back.
Okay.
So, thank you for the heads up. Yes, Matt Stagger, we have confirmed that the Finn will be here, which is
we've confirmed, because Snakes Fox's red door, it is
yes. And apparently now Pavara, I don't know, just got the notification. Is that from Discord, Pavara, or have you just got the notification because they're just changing to public? Wait, now are people just gonna start flooding in?
I was gonna say I can't stay for much. Okay, well, people are flooding in that we should show them the goodness.
Which goodness shall we play?
Because I want to the door.
The door, yes, we should do the door.
Because some people haven't seen the door, because if they didn't see, you got to see the door. Hold on, I'm gonna get the door up.
Yeah,
I have so many windows open right now that my computer doesn't know what I'm looking at. Did you see? Let's start over, Rapunzel.
Yes, time to finally start. Welcome to Malky Talks live stream, where we break down the sneak peek of episode 301. Ladies and gents, we give you Snakes and Foxes confirmed.
Yes. Look at those cute little foxes. Look at those snakes. And look at this red twisted stone doorway.
It's just so good, isn't it?
Delicious. It's delicious.
Yep, literally people appearing because they had just got the YouTube notification. That's right.
Yeah.
All of you
for like an hour.
Yes, all of you who actually turned up because I linked it in my Discord server. Thank you very much. You got the private stream between Jenny and I, and now the public are starting to arrive. Please go out and share this with people then and be like, hey, please smash
now
like
the riffraff. The riffraff are making their way in. You're coming in now. You are riffraff.
Yeah, if you're coming in now, that means that you are subscribed because you got notifications. So thank you very much. I do appreciate that. But if you are only just now arriving, that means you're probably not in my Discord server, which you should change by clicking on the link in the description of the video and joining my Discord server. And then you won't miss out on things like this in the future. Also, Rob will, make sure that this is public next time. I'm glad I could change it while still streaming. I'm glad that wasn't something that you like, you can't change that. Like that's very good to know. No, you're not. Pavara, do you want to join, by the way? Don't be riffraff. Come join and discuss this. I think we'd have fun. We need some red sister defense. Come on.
Yes. Your riffraff parentheses complimentary.
Your riffraff that's subscribed, hence not actually riffraff. So don't worry. We're just having fun and teasing you. But yeah, like these songs are all great.
So good.
So in the
traitor.
I love it. That's brilliant. Oh my god, I'm in 89 Discord servers. I see no notifications.
That's a lot of Discord servers.
Good Lord, that's a lot of Discord notification, a lot of Discord servers. Yeah, that's pretty wild. So let me see if I can nudge. Yeah, Matt Stagger, not gonna lie, Naomi broke my heart. Yeah, she kind of broke a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. She broke my heart. I'm so glad it wasn't Yasuka though, because Yasuka, Yasuka must be preserved.
This is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Yeah, we looked at this one.
Is that the hole in the wall where they zipped through?
It. Yeah, where they came in. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she just turned the stone to dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's really
love
cool.
It.
It's
absolutely
really
love
cool.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Janet's doing the lights work. She's in the middle of watching Jenny's video.
Nice, Janet. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, there's a lot of this that is just very exciting. Terangirl confirmed. I'm very excited about this dice.
Me too. Me too.
Like, what if Matt picks that up and plays with it and he accidentally activates it or something, and that's how he gets his luck.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Maybe only works for a male person.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know. Are there Terangirl that only work for? Well, yeah, of course, because there's one.
Oh, yeah, there must be. Yeah,
yeah. There must
be.
There must be ones that only work for male or female channelers. So I think that by that logic, you would get ones that work for men or women.
Yes,
just as possibility as well.
Yeah. Then. Sorry.
It's so good, isn't it? Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. Pavara's asking, can we tell what symbols are on the dice?
Okay. Yes. I mean, not perfectly because it's not entirely in focus, but this looks like it's either the male and female, or it's just the Sidene.
Yeah. We've got, what's that?
That looks like a rose.
Yeah. Obviously, we've got a sun.
Yeah.
That's a crown. The one your mouse is over currently.
Oh, that's the crown. Where's the sun? Oh, yeah, there's the sun. Okay.
The sun, the sun there. Yeah. Cups just to the left of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe rods, if you keep going left.
Oh, that could be rods. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe another rod.
Maybe.
And then, God, that one's really tough to see. A raven? I don't know. I'm getting some kind of bird vibe from that, which is probably not at all what it is.
I can see where you're getting it, though.
Yeah. Someone please hit up. Yeah, honestly, now that I've changed it to public, it really is people like we've gained like 20 extra people watching us now.
Yeah.
But yeah, flames.
Sorry. Yeah.
Flames and rods.
Flames and rods.
A type of Oh, Light Blinded Fool says another dragon's
fang. Another dragon's fang. Yeah, that could be another dragon's fang.
It could be another dragon's fang, or maybe that's on the right, the Flame-Atar Valan, and on the left is the dragon's fang.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
That's very possible.
I just noticed there's some typos in the title of the video.
Is there?
Yeah, Snee Peak, and peak is like the peak of a mountain.
It is, yeah. You can tell I wrote this on my phone, can't you?
Yeah.
I can change that right now.
I just looked up. I was like, oh, Snee Peak. It's a Snee Peak.
There we go.
Yeah. Someone's saying we only need 6 symbols. Do you think they would all have the same? Like they all would have the same 6 symbols? So it would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is not to sort of, I don't know. This is a Terangirl. It can have as many symbols as it wants to, I suppose.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah. Sneak peek. Sneak peek
Yes.
was the private version.
Yes, it was the
Yes.
peak of Snee.
Yes, exactly. The peak of Snee. You can also rewind and watch because I promise you we were really good. But yes, the peak of Snee.
Yes, the peak of Snee. All right, so that should be updated now. I've changed the title of the video.
Yeah. See,
God, this is what
updated already.
happens. See, Amazon, if you give me notice of these things, I can have proper stream set up. So, Age of Legends wasn't nerdy enough to have a D20. Oh my god.
No. Yeah. Sneak peek.
Yes. Oh, you're so good.
So, and again, if you're just joining us, we have workshopped our theory about what this is.
Yes. So yeah, if
Yes.
you're just joining, we think this could be one of the bracelets to go with the bands of Dominion. We think that they'd be heading off to. That's why they go to Tanchico to try and find the other one.
The other
So
half, yeah. 'Cause
interesting.
This is one that she definitely, like, we see her grab. We see her grab this and the other and the woman.
Yeah, this is the second thing she gets. She grabs the woman
Yes.
first. See,
Yeah,
she's already
exactly.
holding it there, and then grabs
Mhm.
this bracelet.
Yeah. So,
and then quote whatever else she could get her hands on.
mhm,
So,
mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
very. I don't know. Do you have any stills from when, like when they've left and it's like post in the room? Let me see if I can scroll.
No,
through
I only grabbed stills from this because this is what I was trying to. I wanted
That's
to,
fair.
like, I was wanting. I was literally, because it was so dark on my screen and I couldn't see in there, so I was grabbing stills so I could zoom in.
Right. Yeah.
And then I saw
That's totally fair.
after I watched. So if you watched my video, I think Janet was saying they were watching. I don't remember who was, but you did. I did not recognize that there was a, I don't know, a sort of this in my video because my screen was too dark. And now,
yeah. Okay, so I've just watched the end of the sneak peek, and there is no more sort of wide room footage in the sneak peek.
Okay.
So you can't tell what else she's taken in that moment.
Yeah.
On the right there, that looks a little bit like the amber disc with the swirl in it on that top shelf.
Here? On the top shelf.
If you go up, yeah, there.
It could be.
It looks very bull-like actually now we've zoomed in. So
yeah, it looks spherish, not
discish.
Not discish. This is very discish.
Yeah, that's true.
That's an egg. Is that a Grendel statue?
Is it a Grendel statue? What, the one they grab?
I mean, it's an unclothed woman. That's how it's described in.
Yeah, what did I bring that up in one of the? Oh, I forget.
You found that on the 13th depository, yeah.
Yes, the 13th depository. That is true. Just unclothed wooden. So, and I'm just trying to see. Does she have anything in her?
Oh, in her hand? Can you see? Well, you can bring it up. Here.
Let me share this tab. There we go. Yeah, she doesn't really. When she walks out, she doesn't really. Oh, good shot by Pavar. I'll bring that up in a moment. You can't really see her carrying anything else. Although, I lie. Let me take that back. Look.
She's got something on her back. Yeah.
Yep. Look what's poking out over her right shoulder.
Right.
That is the fluted rod.
Yeah. I think so.
That does balefire. So she did grab that, I think. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Like Blinded Fool's just put in chat. You can see the balefire fire hose.
Yeah.
Sticking it over her shoulder. I don't think we get to see anything else. Just whatever else she carries, what she said.
Yeah.
Swan looks so.
She's mad. She is angry. Like, do. Also, tumbleweed, malevolent 7.
Malevolent 7. Yeah, seriously, like. All credit to Alana right now. It's her and 2 warders against 7 Black Ajah.
Yes.
Like, absolutely redonkulous.
Yeah.
You know, it's I don't care how how good you think you are, 7 sisters are taking you out, surely,
Yeah,
in this situation. I don't know.
but not if you're Alana. I love Alana so far in the show.
Yeah,
It's just, oh,
I do love Alana. The only thing I can I assume is that in the next moment, Leandrin goes. It's the Star Wars moment, isn't it? When they're in they're trying to attack the palace, and little Anakin's there like as a kid, and it's like stay in that starship, and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon run off with all the soldiers, and then the doors open and there is Darth Maul, and it's like, we got this, and they're like, yeah, we'll go another way. Maybe right now Leandrin goes, go girls, I got this, and then it becomes a one-on-one.
one-on-one, yeah. Or maybe like I don't know, one of them's gonna spit and like say, this town ain't big enough for the both of us, or something like that. It's gonna be amazing.
We need like
this tower ain't big enough for the both of us.
Yeah, we need like a badly dubbed version, don't we?
Yes.
And oh my god, Alana Oakley about to throw down.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's Alana Oakley versus the Malevolent 7. This is the movie I want now.
Yes, that's so good.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, yes, amazing. All right. So we do as like Blind Fool is saying, and Jen, when you feel that you need to,
I was about to say, yeah,
partake.
I kind of, it's almost midnight here, so I might need to pop out. Is Pavara joining? Because then
No, Pavara's at work, but that's fine.
Okay.
Folks, go bug your favorite person that you think should come join the stream and tell them to come ask me for a link, and I will invite them on, and we'll have some fun. But yeah, I'll keep rolling for the moment. Roof Mistress Leia said she was like, I'm going to clear my schedule, and then is not responding to my messages at all. So
okay.
But that's fine. Someone queue up Django Unchained to this. Yeah.
Nice.
And Mavi's like, oh, Annie and Obi-Wan mentioned I've landed at the right moment from Mavi. Yes, there we go.
Nice.
Currently there was 66 people watching as well, so it was a little bit Star Warsy for a moment there.
Ooh.
Jen, before you head off, could you send me your enhanced slides?
I'll send them to you. Yeah. Oh, before I head off. Hold on, I'll do it then now.
Oh, what? No, I mean, like before you like get off your computer, I suppose. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Is it okay to just send them in Discord like that, or do you want them?
No, Discord's totally fine. I can roll with that, so not a problem.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, back to the question here that Light Blinded Fool popped up with Chesmal, Jane, Naomi. Do we know who any of the others are? Well,
I don't know.
I think this blonde one right here in the middle, that you can't see my mouse hovering over. I think that one's called Leandrin. Just a guess.
She's giving vibes that just I look at her and I just think Leandrin, that's the name.
Yeah, giving me vibes. Yes.
Oh,
Ispan.
Ispan. Yeah, I can see Ispan. Yeah,
Ispan. Yes, that's true. So we've got just the green and the gray. And
then the mystery red, the other mystery red.
Oh yeah, and the other mystery red. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
This is where I go Googling now on the not Elida, Leandrin's Cabal. Ooh. Which I have definitely spelled wrong. But it took me to the wiki anyway, so that's fine.
Okay. As long as it gets you there.
Yes. That's the best thing about Google. All right, so give me a list of the sisters. Give me a list. Come on.
Oh, that's too many pictures. The Discord does not like me to send you that many.
Oh, Discord has the gray is Joy. Yeah, but the Joy is not there. Joy is the bold one, and there's no bold sister there.
Yeah.
So
Joy is not in that group.
Yeah. Yep, I've started to see things come through now. So after tier, the numbers were reduced from 13 to 11. Amiko, and Joya. Mm-hmm. So Joya's not here. We know that because Joya's in the background. So Amiko, let's see if there's a description for Amiko. I said I have the yellow, and we've got Chesmore in this. So
Right.
all right, that's Chesmore there on the left. So that's not Amico. Who else have we got? Come on, give me the list. This doesn't have a list of sisters, which is really annoying.
Mm.
Asne? Asne. I don't know how we say that. Asne.
Asne, maybe.
Asne, yeah.
I don't think
Tamail, Marilyn.
I've got them up here too. Yeah, Tamail, Asne, Rihanna, Barilla, and
Did you say Rihanna?
I mean, it is literally Rihanna Anderman and Dumarin. Rihanna Anderman.
Now that I've scrolled further down, I've actually come across the list.
Yes, yeah. Eldrith, Jondar, Phalian, Boda.
Yeah, so we're looking for Grey to male.
Tamail is Grey. Okay.
Yeah, so that's possible. Grey
and Joy is Grey. Yeah, but she's not there.
But Joy is not there. Yeah. There's no other mystery reds in this list.
Yeah.
So Asne, let's see if there's a description. Not that it matters because obviously it can change, but the typical Saldean with bold nose and tilted eye. She dresses modestly for a Saldean, but is as bold as any other. She's 5 foot tall, 5'4" tall.
Okay.
So apparently she had 4 warders. Only one of them, Powell, was a dark friend, but she's confident the other 3 would do. She told them anything she ordered. Okay, so maybe that's the chick who lost her warders.
Maybe,
and enjoyed it. Where's that moment?
That was Jane, wasn't it? Who lost her warders and enjoyed it? Yeah.
So maybe that's a brown sister next to Chesmore, Marilyn.
Yeah, I saw somebody. Yeah, that could be Marilyn.
Yeah,
that's the one I also need to get and zoom and enhance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zoom and enhance.
Yeah. Well, it was truly lovely.
Yes, thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, it was fun.
Folks, once you've finished hanging out here on the live stream, do go over and check out Lesbian Nerdy's reaction video. Jen does some really good breakdown videos as well.
Oh, thanks. And then go back and watch the first half of this stream that you missed. Where,
Yeah, you have to scroll back where we really talk about this. We spent a lot of time in the 13th depository.
Yes, we did.
when this stream was unlisted and made public, because the Light Blinded Fool pointed out to me. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Go get some sleep, Jen, and I'll catch you around.
Yeah. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, folks, you're now stuck just with me. So let's switch it to that. That's a fun bit. That's a better way. There we go. This is my solo stream. So where we would like Blindfold Eldrith, I think was the other option here. So let me flick back and see description. Is she in the list? She's not in the list of the 13 that run off with Leandrin. So maybe not. And Jane, as you say, is the one who enjoyed losing her warders, which is just there's some creep there. It's not the thing you like. I love just some of the messages I'm getting from people and things. Okay, time to zoom and enhance. I'm kind of waiting for that YouTube video to drop. So YouTube, there will be at 4 o'clock, I believe. Let's share this tab. Pop over to here. Maybe we flick back to this version for a moment. So there will be, if we go to Prime, it's not going to be advertised, is it? No. All right. So we'll pop that down for a second. There is going to be at 4 o'clock this is going to be released on YouTube as a premiere video. We don't know if that's going to be 11 a.m. Eastern. Yeah. So just in over an hour. Yeah, like as Lightblind Thor was saying, is what I was about to say. It looks like it's going to be a premiere of what we saw already, but maybe more. Not sure. I don't know. Like, let me go find the video and see what that does. It just says premieres in 54 minutes. And on the actual thing, it says, let me see if I can share this. And we'll pop this up so you can see it. So you can see that be among the first to see the opening minutes of the Wheel of Time Season 3 before it arrives on March 13th. This video will be live for 1 week until February 26th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So this looks like it's just up for a week, and that's it, which is an interesting choice. Nils is also asking a question, anything on X-ray on the Prime? That's also a solid shout. Let's go back to the X-ray. Does this give you an X-ray option? I don't get. Can I just do that? No, it's not going to give. By the way, folks, whilst I'm screaming, scrolling through this, please make sure you've gone and joined the Global Fan Event that's happening on March 8th, where you will be able to watch the entire first episode as a global event. All you need is your computer and internet access. Go sign up to this. You'll be sent the link to it, and you'll be able to join it and have a lot of fun with everybody else watching it around the world. This is happening March 8th at 9:45 a.m. Pacific time, which means I will be drunk on a pub crawl not watching that. But please go and do that. There's nothing on the X-ray, it seems. So let's just click on that watch again, and we'll enjoy some of this. This is just absolutely ridiculous. So Dana Lou putting on, yeah, maybe there'll be people on production chatting live with us during that. Could be good fun. So like Blind the Fool saying, wait, there we go. The comments are moving. Maybe they mean it'll be live on repeat for a week. Yeah, I assume that's what they meant. You could just watch the video for a week and then it'd be taken back down. But in terms of, you know, whether it's got anything extra, it doesn't seem like it does. It's currently just playing the regular trailer in between. So who knows what's going to come from that. Right. Jen did send the enhanced photos. So I'm just going to get a couple of those down and we can have some fun. Folks, if you are fresh here, please hit the like button and subscribe. Share this out with folks so, you know, they know this exists and they can come and hang out with us. I don't know if anyone else is currently live doing this. I think I might be the only person who's currently live. Thanks to... Is this the enhanced version? Please be the enhanced version. Yes. Thanks to travel, because that's been hitting a lot of people. A lot of people are out and about and exploring and checking out, doing the travel options because at the event at the weekend. But yeah, this is probably one of the best takeaways. Let's do that. There we go. Because I've shared the wrong one. Why has it done that? I don't want that one. I want that one, I think. Yeah. There we go. Yes. All right. So yeah, the best moment from this, folks, is and I'm just catching up on chat. Sorry. It's definitely the cold open, the way Rafe, etc. talked about it, but I think it'll be a flash forward and the rest of the episode will start like the day before leading up to this. Oh, Max. Okay, that's an interesting idea. So if you are leading up to it with the rest of the episode, what do you see? Are you seeing like, you know, are you seeing Nynaeve giving evidence to Swan? Perhaps that's an interesting thing. I'm not sure how that could work. Oh, I'm sorry, Lightline. I thought you have meeting 20 minutes and love meeting right when the premiere starts. That's rough. So did Varen name this room? Yeah. So this room is the 13th depository. And as you can see here, the really squeeful bit about this is right there. This is the redstone doorway, folks. Snakes and foxes right there confirmed. Just the way this all twists. This clearly is Old Tongue running around. So if we can get a like an enhanced copy of the inscription here, they might see what it says on there. But this whole doorway looks incredible. It does, yes, as it's just been put in chat. We have confirmed that this is where Joya will be held, or at least be appearing. Now, we compared this across the two. We went to, yes, you're right, the snake imagery is amazing. We went to the teaser where we see Joya sitting on the floor. In fact, let me see if I can bring that back up for you. And where is the teaser? Close that one so I don't confuse myself anymore with that. I've got the teaser up somewhere. Nope. Hold, please. Is it in the official trailer? It might be in the official trailer, or it might be in the teaser. I cannot remember. Someone remind me if it's in the teaser or the... Oh, no, it's in the full trailer right there. No, don't do that silly thing. Right, let me flick back. So what we did, we'll share this one instead. So bear with me, folks, because I can't switch between these two very easily. I have to close and restart them. So we've got a still of this. We enhanced it. We compared them across the two. And Joya is actually in the same room. So it is confirmed that she's there. However, I know that Sarah Nakamura apparently put in the Dusty Wheel chat that she's not in the tower in this scene or something like that, or something to that effect. I think perhaps that this is going to be her in Teleron Red. I think Joya is using one of the Dream Terangriel. Maybe the Black Sisters are having some kind of meeting, and this is where they're meeting in the 13th the 13th depository, and it is just, you know, her waiting for them to turn up. So that's what I think it could be. Let me see if I can hunt down that, because I've just got Jen to send me a whole bunch of images. So 1 second, let me... Do we have that one? I thought we did. Hold, please. I think we might have someone coming to join us in a minute. Who will have to sadly stop being funny in chat if that's the case, but that's fine. Hello, Beth, by the way, in chat. Lots of fun people turning up. If you're just here, folks, please, as I said, like the video and subscribe to the channel. So I don't have that one of Joya from the trailer. I think we just took the random stills. So I need to go back and find those again. So 1 second while I scroll through, because the original ones I downloaded were no good. Keep an eye out for my guest, who's hopefully turning up in a moment. So this is, yeah. Here we go. Please welcome to the party, Skeeter, who is I yield up.
Yeah, I figured you needed some IEL representation going on here.
Some IEL representation. That's brilliant. Whilst I'm hunting for this link and we'll get this Joya scene, what was your initial reaction to seeing this, Skeeter?
Pretty excited. Like pretty much like everything in the last couple of weeks, my hype level just keeps escalating, which it was at a pretty low point a couple of months ago, and it's had a lot of room to grow.
Yeah, that's fair. It's are you getting toasty?
yeah, it is kind of warm in here for the full IEL garb.
Yeah, kudos to them for doing it all the time because it does get toasty if you have to wrap yourself up like that. So many stills in this trailer. I'm scrolling through. Give me a second, folks. We'll get here. Here we go. Right, let me download that. I found the one I'm after. Folks, if you are just arriving, we are keeping this hopefully to book 4, which is the Shadow Rising. We may allude here or there to other things, but it won't be, a huge amount, and it will be very vague if that does happen by accident. But please try and keep it to that if you can. Obviously, I've downloaded the wrong one there, haven't I? But never mind. Let me stop and share this. You can still see what I've tried to share here. So this is Joya from the trailer. I've just clipped it one. I've clipped it 1 frame too soon. But that's fine.
Crushing it, Rob.
I know. But you can see the lanterns is what does it. But also when Jenny enhanced this one, I just don't have that particular still. You can see these columns all match this setup here. Or if you look at these lanterns and these columns, and even this pattern also appeared in it. So it is the same. Joy's in the same place. But as where did I just see it? Yeah. So Dana asked, when I asked Sarah if in a new location meant a new city or in a new room, she answered, Watho, watch and find out. So I think that Joya is in Tel'aran'rhiod. I don't know. What do you think, Skeeter?
I mean, that's definitely a possibility. We're going to be playing around with Tel'aran'rhiod even more this season than we were before, so I don't hate that, but I feel like Sarah could have meant it's just this, different room. It's, a different part of the tower, or, whatever. We've figured out a lot of ways that she could have been White Ajah or Aes Sedai answering her way around that, and it could be the same room. And somebody pointed out in chat earlier that your secret room where you keep all of your secret stuff is a pretty good place to form an impromptu prison for a Black Ajah you want to keep tucked away. So that does make sense.
Yeah. As Lightblind Fool saying in chat, hopefully they cleared out all the objects of power before they did this.
right.
That would be a smart thing to do.
Frame, for instance, could be.
Yeah. So Zor thinks the 13th depository, which could be, like you say, a separate part of the building or something. Aes Sedai, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I think she meant a room we hadn't seen before. I mean, that's possible. Sorry, one moment. I don't know. I like Tel'aran'rhiod. I feel like this might be a poll. Do I have a poll running? I might do. Let me hop back in here again.
It could also be like a vacuole situation or whatever. Like the hole that Varen opened up in the wall to get in there was not portal-like.
So what options are we putting? Where is Joya in this scene? Okay, so 13th depository. Tel'aran'rhiod is my bet. Do we have any other options that we could put in this that sound good? What else have we got in chat so far? I don't think there's any other things in chats.
Yeah, I don't know. LBF is saying maybe a second one on Tenchico. I'm not sure if he means another room is the same with the door there. Or
yeah, I think he means door. Okay, so we'll go. I'm going to put 13th depository / tower, I think. Secret part. Or maybe just put secret part of the tower. Or no. I feel like that's a different question. Is the 13th depository in the tower or is it a separate part? It should be a first question. Maybe that can be a follow-up. We'll do that. That's a follow-up. So we'll just start that poll to begin with. and we'll
Seems
see what
fair.
happens there. So, Oliver's Ears is asking, where can this be watched? So, Oliver, this is currently only available if you hop over to Amazon Prime. You can do this on your computer, on your phone app, on your whatever app you've got. If you find Wheel of Time, you can choose different seasons on that little drop-down option. Season 3 will be there. It is free. You do not have to have a Prime account to be able to watch it. Well, you don't have to pay for Prime to watch it. Obviously, you need to have a Prime account, but it doesn't have to be one where you pay for Prime. I do not currently pay for Prime, and I was able to watch this. And then in about 40 minutes, approximately, there will be this dropped on YouTube as well. And we're not sure whether it will just be this or something else. Maybe that should have been the next poll question.
Sure. Well, we still got 40 minutes to get that.
We got 40 minutes to vamp and for you to go out and tell people we're doing this and breaking it down and that they should come and watch with us. And when the YouTube video drops, we'll be able to go frame by frame, folks. So we'll get a better viewing, because that's where we found things like in the trailer where we see Joy or the others doing Beyblades of Air, and I'm only going to call them that because it's the best way to describe them. But yeah, this is, I think for me, the Redstone doorway is probably the most this is the most unexpected moment in the trailer for me.
I kind of agree. Yeah, and I think that's worth talking about. It actually, to Light Blinded Fool's point a minute ago, if there's another one in Tanchico, like this definitely ties into some other theories I've heard and had about like how Matt gets from point A to point B, maybe depending on where he and others start and end up. But I know there was some speculation early on that like maybe Matt goes with Ren to Ruidian, goes through the doorstone there, and that's then comes out in Tanchico, for instance. Well, now we know we have one in the White Tower, so maybe we have that same kind of scenario playing out. Matt gets from here to there in that way.
It's very possible. I think initially I bet that there was one in the waist, and that's how he was going to get around. There would be one in Tanchico, one in the waist. So, but now obviously, like you say, we got one in the tower. The one in the tower could get him to Tanchico, but I don't know if that's.
Yeah, and it might not be necessary because I mean we've got Nynaeve here, obviously, and probably any of the rest of the Wonder Girls that might be going to Tanchico at the same point that we have the Redstone doorframe here. So
yeah, this could be.
Just go with
Okay, Pavara, you're amazing. So Pavara is at work, but Pavara's like, can you send me that doorframe image? Maybe I can work out the text. Love you, Pavara. Let me make sure I get the right one. Let me change the view because I can't tell. That one. There we go. Sending. So maybe Pavara will have translations for us coming soon, which would be amazing. I'm just downloading some of the other enhanced images that Jen worked on for us because she took stills. Obviously, we'll get better stills hopefully when the YouTube video drops, but we're impatient and we want them now, so we're just going to do that. Obviously. And I think that's it for now. That'll do. So let's close these so I don't open the wrong pictures and then can't find them because that's frustrating. So that one, that one. Open. There we go. Right. I'm going to bring them back up. Arif, no. Just going back to your point there, Joy does not appear to be chained in that image. Pavara, it's okay, my boss thinks I mean Wheel of Fortune when I talk about the show, so she'll never see this. That is so good. I love that. That's epic. Okay, so as well as obviously this Redstone doorway, we did get some fun bits of. Oh, I didn't open the dice one. Did I not? Oh, I thought I opened the dice one as well. Okay, 1 second. Let me stop that.
Please hold.
Open the dice.
All right, so things I'm excited about while Rob is doing whatever he's doing. There we go.
Yeah, please hold because it just decided to really go spazzy on me. Silly thing. Right. There we go. I've got that now. Let's open that. There we go. That's much better because we needed all of them. Otherwise, it's just going to waste. So I've got all the ter'angreal. that they looked at, plus the redstone doorway. Now, this is the best angle we could get of these two. So, and funnily enough, here we go, Mr. Purple Monkey, I believe this is saying. That's a fun nickname for YouTube. So I'm glad you're catching up at 2 times speed. I'm sure I sound very weird at that. Is that crystal sword possibly an Easter egg for a lightsaber and nothing actually important? Oh, interesting.
The red herring dagger. Yes.
Dagger. I mean, it could be. That sounds like a fun poll. Speaking of which, let's end the previous poll. Where is Joya in this scene? Basically, it's 4-1 that it's the 13th, just the real 13th depository, and not Telrombriard's. So,
yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at on it, but I could see it either way.
yeah. It could be. Yeah, I suppose it could be either way. I don't know. I like
that's the trouble with the Telrombriard polls, or speculation, is everything could be that or that.
Yeah, this is true. So we do have the fluted balefire rod here. Now that is something that Naomi takes. We see that over her shoulder as she comes out and meets the other magnificent seven, malevolent seven. Malevolent seven. This does give dagger sword vibes, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Blandfold says, could be Rora's rod. I don't hate that either.
I don't hate that. That works. That's a distinct possibility, because when they walk in this room, like, this is where our most powerful Sa'angreal and Tarangreal are kept. So that being a Sa'angreal would make sense. That's a Tarangreal.
I do have one other theory, but it's a later book thing. It's about, like, I think it's safe enough to say a dagger that comes up later that might be here.
A dagger that hides certain things?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Interesting. I've always thought
not
that
how
was...
I picture it, but
no.
If you can have a dagger there, could be.
So in a lightened version of the joyous scene, I think I spotted shackles on her wrist. Okay. Does anyone feel like going and grabbing that scene, lighting up for me? That would be great. We do have the amber disc with the spiral inside, which...
yeah, that one's pretty clear.
That's very clear. And
now, in the books, did the Black Ajah run off with that one in particular? Is that the one that they had?
I can't remember if they run off with that one, actually.
I wonder if that's, like, on the wiki, like, what they actually took.
Yeah, it's worth checking out what they took in the wiki. Obviously, we've talked about that. This bracelet, we've talked a lot about. We think... Now, if this is the bracelet for the Bands of Mourning, then that means one of two things. Firstly, they just think that this is a very important item and they've decided to keep it in their most secure location because some ancient Aes Sedai said, yes, keep this, it's important. Or they actually know what it is and they just don't know where the rest of it is. So that's a tough one. I think that might be a poll. Is this bracelet from the Bands of Mourning? That's what they're called, Bands of Mourning. Am I right there?
No, that's a different series altogether.
Oh Christ, that is, yeah. What a Dominion. There we go, Dominion. Dominion Bands. And if you don't know what that is, folks, feel free to not vote in the poll. Thank you for... I knew that was right, but not... It was the wrong series.
I mean, we could have our first crossover, maybe.
We could have a first crossover. We will get to that, Mr. Purple Monkey. Let me star that so we make sure to come back to that. Tiverin cut the weave when her and Adelaide got attacked by Naomi. We will come back to that. So yeah, answer that chat, poll in chat, folks, and then we will talk. I'll have another poll as a follow up. But yeah, just the detail on this is absolutely incredible. I mean, look at this. I don't care what that's made of. The detail is insane in it. I'm not getting anything giving away by it. Like, it just looks like generic patterning. There's not like any flames or anything like that. So
Right. I'm sure somebody will say, actually, the wavy lines here are exactly like the ones in such and such's embroidery there.
I mean, if someone knows that and they want to, tell me, that's fine. Oh, bless. Someone's just being like, I don't know if I can watch. I don't know if I can like resist. Wish me luck. Bless them. So, Erif's Honey Cake says, can we bring up the photo of the man with the hat showing the girl's nights in wrapped in cloth? That cuff may be in that shot. That's possible. That's interesting. My side note on that, I think that's Asmodean, by the way, folks. I made that bet when I saw those first look images. I'm probably completely wrong, but that was my bet regardless. I'm usually wrong about these things. So, and then the other one is this weird cross dice thing, which we think is Matt's luck Tiangarao. Now, I would like to argue that there are, if this was individual dice that made up this Tiangarao, for example, that there would be 4, 5, 7.
7 if there's one in the middle, 6
if there's
hollow.
6 if it's hollow, 7 if there's one in the middle. I did say 8 earlier, and I don't know why I mathed so poorly. But yeah, I would like to argue the 7 here. I'm definitely seeing a flame, sun, cup, some kind of rods, wand of rod, crown, feather. That looks like some kind of like fancy plume feather thing that is. And it's this one here that really I don't know what that is.
I think that's just a sideways, like the Aes Sedai symbol or the Flame of Tarval.
Just a different version of this one?
I think that's just that turned 90 degrees.
Could be. I mean, there's a lot of shadow on it, so like it could be differently etched. I don't know if I can lighten this. It's browsing, edit. Oh, what if I edit? What happens? Can I play with the light on this? Let's see how fast this works. Folks, we've been live for 2 hours and 2 minutes so far. So thank you for those that have hung out, especially those that were here at the beginning when I didn't have this listed as a public video because I created it during my work schedule. Wasn't sure when I'd go live, so I left it unlisted. Thought I changed it and apparently hadn't. Let's see. Oh, that changed. I don't know if that made much difference. I need to
It's
zoom.
certainly different, though.
It's certainly different. I wonder, selective edit. That's what I want, a selective edit. Whoa, what is it doing?
It definitely thinks something is really important about that wall right there.
Let's just undo that. We'll go back. Can you tell I've never used this design feature? All right. Maybe if we play with the contrast. And then if we brighten it a little bit. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that looks okay.
Oh, yeah, that's making a little bit of difference. Saturation. Not making a huge amount of difference. Sorry, if I'm looking off to the side, folks, it's because it's on my side screen. Highlights not really making much of a difference. What else we got here? Shadows. No. Temperature.
Ooh.
Oh, that kind of
Rob learns photo editing.
Yeah. Oh, definitely the wrong way for the sharpness. All right, that helped a little bit, I think.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah. I wonder, can I want to zoom in a lot. And I want to go to the side. Why can't I go sideways? Let's do that. There we go. Hey, that's not what it should do, but never mind. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. It's really sort of tough to figure out, isn't it?
Dana loses his son. Yeah.
Sun. Yeah, well, I think this
She
one's a
might be
sun
talking about
here.
something else. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
And I agree that that's a rose on that other face.
Oh, right here on the top one.
Yeah, I think so. Like
Rose and
eyes.
crown and rods and flames and suns and
Mm.
cups. What are the other ones?
Yeah, I'm still with sideways symbol on that
Sideways
one.
symbol. All right.
Or-
Well, let's just click back out of that for a moment. It's get out. Stop that. Right. And we'll just reopen these now as regular.
Eris honey cakes. Yeah, some of them are. There were like, and the suits actually varied in the decks of cards depending on the
Yeah.
country or region or whatever that you were in a couple of cases. But several of those were there were rods and flames and whatnot. And in like the scene at the beginning of Shadow Rising, for instance, when Matt's playing cards.
Now I know you've said this earlier in the chat. There are only 6 symbols. There are 6 symbols on a dice. That doesn't mean there has to only be 6 symbols on a Terangrial. Like, I would argue there's more than 6 symbols on this. So, because we got a crown here, that's 1. Whatever this rod thing is, 2. A cup, 3. A sun, 4. A flame, 5. The feather, 6. This, I'm not convinced that this and this are the same symbol.
Well, that sounds like a pull right there.
Yeah, that does sound like a poll right there. All right, firstly, let's finish the current poll. Is this bracelet from the Dominion bands? Yes. Overwhelmingly, people are saying yes, it is. So, are there 2 flames, I suppose, on this dice that we can see? Dice Terangrial.
Right. I mean, I think each individual cube has all 6 of those symbols, like you would see on a die, and so yeah, you have some repeats when you can see 8 total faces between them.
Yeah. We'll find out what people vote, what people think. While we're doing that, apparently, let me pop that off so I can change screens. Apparently, Pavara, I think, might have sent something. Let's have a look.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So Pavara says she doesn't think that's old tongue. It looks like the same repeated pattern all over. And then she did send me a list of all the things they took from the 13th depository when they
nice.
sort of checked out. So they took an alabaster figurine, which is what we see Naomi grab first, an amber plaque, which we don't see, a clear crystal rod. Now that could be what we saw there, which is Vora's Sangreal, I believe. A fluted black rod, which we definitely see them take, a Naomi take. That's over her shoulder. A glass bracelet. We saw a bracelet, but not a glass one. Hedgehog, did not see that. Iron disc, which had the spiral etched into it. Am I right?
No, I think that I thought that was an amber disc. I think that's
okay. That's a different. Yeah. Okay. That must be, maybe that's the amber plaque then. A silver ring and a 6 spotted dice. So,
interesting. Okay, so
I don't think this is a 6 spotted dice by any means, but
no,
it is. Yeah.
Well, and in this world, there are 2 different types of dice people use. One with symbols and one with spots. Like Matt mentioned at one point that his dice set, he has a set of each or whatever. One with pips, one with symbols.
Yeah, he does. Did they take Vora's? We're not sure, actually, Dana. We can't tell. We do not see the room afterwards, and in the process of what they're grabbing. Let me stop this, and we'll play through that bit on the actual. Not the tease. Where is it?
It would be hilarious if she's like grabbing all the things she can and she leaves like literally like probably maybe the coolest thing she could have taken.
Yeah,
Just, like, right there on that.
that would
prong
be
length.
it would be hilarious. So this is on their way to. So we'll actually what this. I think Laura saying she thinks there was a dice set in Terangriel and Meridian too. So yeah, if someone can hunt that down, that'd be great. Again, this reveal is quite good. I didn't realize it became, even now when you see walking through, I still didn't remember that was the circle until I saw it in the enhanced image, which is hilarious. So yes, Meg, she did take one of the sad bracelets. This is true. It's they may have cut down the things that were taking a bit. Yeah. Oh, this bit when she's just like, I can feel them dying. It's great. She's what is she like? Is she Green Sister? She's got two, so she must be a Green Sister. Yeah. I don't know why. I just answered my own question. That was silly. But yeah, the way she's enjoying it is just freaky. Even that red's just like, what? Excuse me. Not okay. Very, very creepy.
Yeah,
right.
I like it.
Yeah, so here she is. We should also take a moment to like try and freeze this on the bit where Naomi attacks them. In fact, I wonder if I can do that. Excuse me, while we have this. And okay. I managed to freeze that on a good spot.
Nice. Yes, very good.
What is she cutting this?
I think so. Cutting, yeah, or attempting to. Maybe she like half cuts it because she still obviously gets some effects from it, but not as much as Adelius. Which one is she again? I can never keep them straight.
Adelius, Adelius, the same thing. I understand who you mean when you say it. Yeah, she obviously has no idea, what's happening to Adelius here, but Verin seems to know. Now, without explaining Verin's full arc, for someone who's only watched the show, Verin looks like a fucking genius now, doesn't she? Or just extremely talented. So,
yeah. We're a little lucky. Close to the dice, so the dice Terangriel, so maybe she got a little lucky there.
Is she? Is this crystal sword on the left, isn't it?
Yeah, true. I mean, I picture it like over here. I didn't see the exact layout of where everything is in relation to each other, but
yeah,
mostly joking.
Spoiler level, Meg. Shadow Rising is where I'm going to stick out. Anyway, we'll let that play for a second. Yeah, because this definitely seems to like sit a lot in Adelius, but it's not on Verin. She's just like got a bit of a nosebleed. And then we see her go around, take the statue, go take the bracelet, and then we go back to the fight. And then that's it. We don't see what else happens. We don't see what else she takes. If I skip through, all we get is, here we go. I'll play it from there. The devastation here is insane. No, Meg, we don't think it's Kalendor there. Don't worry. Just realized we can say that there's Kalendor. Yeah, this is the only bit we get in the rest of the room where Verin's obviously holding Adelius and she's like, who are you?
Right. Yeah. I don't even think we get any of the little like plinths in the background or whatever.
No plinths. All we do is we get Naomi walking out where you can see over her shoulder when that 10 disappears, just over her shoulder. That's the black fluted rod, and that's it. Right. We don't get anything else. Oh, there we go. We're teaching people things. Salia hadn't noticed that Verin channels to block it. Look at us managing to keep it here.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure until you got that freeze there too. Like,
really? Oh, okay. We have about 15 minutes till this drops on YouTube, and we can analyze it in even more detail, folks. So stick with us while we're at the 2 hour, 30 minutes. There's nearly 90 people watching this. That's poor effort, people. Come on, wake everybody up. Tell them to call in sick for work. Tell your boss you have an important meeting to go to for the next 3 hours or something, and get your friends to join us here. But
it's Thursday. What else are they doing? It can't be.
It's Thursday. What else you got in the go? And overwhelmingly, people are voting that yes, there are 2 flames on that dice hunger out. So fine, I will let you have that one. I will let you win that. Fine. But I am going to ask a poll now. What do you think Naomi was doing to Varen and Adelaide? Do you think it was compulsion? Do you think she was trying to erase their memories? Like, I'm curious.
Right. I'm trying to think if we have any like specific examples of targeted like memory erasing, or if it's always just like kind of an accident when somebody's messing around with somebody's brain. Probably not within our spoiler range, I suppose. One way or the other.
I'm just going to ask a poll. It should appear in chat by the time we got here. Are we hopping over to the Prime channel at 11 a.m. to show our support? Yes, folks. I will play it here, but I will encourage you all to run off and play it and then come back here, obviously. But yeah, it's I don't know if it was compulsion or not, because you can't compel someone to forget things. That's definitely like blind fuel. It's some potion. Yeah. And for Meg in the room, that was Calendont, not Calendor. Yeah, so you could compel someone to forget something, which would fit with Adelaide being like, who are you? I don't know what other weave. Is Naomi going to know a weave for making people forget things? The purpose of whatever she's doing is clearly to make Varen and Adelaide forget that she was there and she took things. Because that allows her to be, good point, Dana. Thank you. We'll get to that in a minute. Meg, do not leave. And if you're going to leave, you need to tell me before you do. Yeah. Yes, Ashley. Yeah. Is it compulsion to try to wipe the memory? That's kind of what we're going for here. It's an interesting one. The poll currently sits at the poll's not overly biased one way or the other. Like it is kind of 60-40 at the moment. So please go and vote in chat. 33 votes, and there's like 95 of you watching. Also, can we get over 100, please? Like 95 people watching. Why is that not triple digits, people? Come on. Just call your friends. Tell them. But it is, yeah, 60 kind of 40. It's not really flipping there. So this is probably as close as a poll as we've had all day. I've asked a tough question. I think regardless whether it's compulsion or not, her purpose is to make Varen and Adelaide forget that she was there.
Sure. Yep.
My end game now, I'm curious how Varen is going to behave. Is Varen going to be like, oh, I don't know what happened either, and pretend that she, like Adelaide, got her memory wiped?
Yeah, that could be a clever way to go. I don't dislike that. Now, another question is like, so if the intent was to make them forget that particular bit, like the not remembering who Varen is, so clearly it went like wrong. It went further than intended, probably. Then
yeah, it's almost like it wiped all of her memory, maybe.
Sure. And that brings up, so is that permanent? Is that going to be something that can be helped out going forward? I don't know.
Yeah. Stewardery, could it be a little trick Naomi's developed, much like Leandrin's compulsion trick? That could be. Ooh, that would be a fun way, like, make my dad forget. Isn't that a thing that's been in the book somewhere? It's like make them forget that they did something for you? With some of the tricks that have come up, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, make them more inclined to do stuff for you.
Make them more inclined to do stuff as well.
I mean, it's all pretty adjacent, like, and especially for somebody who's like, the brown Ajah, like, are piecing together bits of knowledge. We see some examples of that, and Leandrin's thing. It would make sense that somebody might just have a little bit of, oh, this is how you tweak somebody's memory or mind, but she's not really good at it, so she messes it up.
That could be. That absolutely could be. Folks, if you are just arriving, we have just over 10 minutes. Meg, enjoy that moment there from episode 1. It's fabulous, right? Just put that up just for you. Yeah, tricks are, you're right, Luz Jr. Tricks are usually get me something or let me eavesdrop. So, I do think that. It works for me. So, yeah, it was about 60-40, 61-38 that Naomi was using compulsion or something adjacent, I suppose. Moggy does make Nynaeve in the lane forget that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there is a weave for it, so it doesn't stretch the imagination. That and nine. Oh, does Lanfear say, "I'll help you forget"? When does she say that? Light, blind, and full. Give me some more. Is this spoiler territory? Yeah, maybe for the books. Anyway, Light, blind, and full. Give me context for when Lanfear says that.
Right. Was that something to do with her son? Something around that? I don't remember. I'm sure they'll let us know.
Yeah. So, all right, let's enjoy some shredding. It's been a while since we played shredding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We need a shredding refresher.
Yeah, let's do a shredding refresh. In fact, let's do it with volume as well. Bosh. Maybe not full volume. Busted. I do love how Leandra is just like, yeah, okay, fine, you got me. I give her credit for that because she's still gonna try to like weasel her way out of it, but you know, she's like, well, okay, you've got me.
You have betrayed us all, and now you will be tried still and give up every member of the Black Ajah.
Of course, she still has some cards to play, so that's part of it.
Yeah.
You're right. I will. Join me. No!
I just love. Someone, wait! I've just realized.
I was wondering about that too. Okay.
So obviously, this woman gets sliced. Go back 10. I'm gonna
prior
pause it
to
hopefully
that.
the right moment. Prior to that, yeah, prior. That blood was not there at the beginning of that. We can't play this slowly, so we will have to. By the way, we've just hit 100 people watching. Thank you so much.
Thanks, folks.
Matrick, I will be watching it. I don't know what it's going to be. I won't be putting it on the screen. I'm not going to restream it just in case it's something special, and then we'll play with it afterwards. But there is, in like 6.5 minutes, this will be going live on YouTube and will be available for 1 week. So I don't know if it's going to be just this or if it's going to be this and more. Perhaps it could be maybe it's going to include Alana's fight. That would be interesting, Alana and Leandrin. So yeah, Matthew Blackbeard just joined. I'm losing my mind. I've just watched it. So damn good.
Welcome to our hype.
You're welcome to the hype. Yeah. So, yeah, but this anyway, what we were talking about. So let's turn the sound off so we can continue to talk, and hopefully I catch it a little bit better before. So they join. They run down. We throw some explosions around in a moment. There. Oh, now this is what I'm going to need the YouTube video for, because that blood looked like it appeared just before the explosion. Am I right?
Yeah, like the exploded and we're seeing the flames pour through afterwards or whatever. But
yeah, they do. Unfortunately, because this is on Prime, folks, I can't actually just like skip frame by frame, but I will do in like 5 minutes time when it drops on YouTube or after we've watched on YouTube, whatever it is. Ski, did you have it lined up already?
I was just fixing to pull it up.
Excellent. Yeah, make sure you've got that, folks. So when it drops and goes live, we can all watch it together. I assume it'll be under the live section.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to find it. Yeah, is it actually listed anywhere?
It was listed somewhere. let me pop this down. We'll come back to this
We
afterwards.
usually put a link into the chat for folks. That would be great. If we
Yep, that's what we will do. So let me just drop some things here. All right, so I'll scroll back in that one. So jump to present. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to put let me just copy the text of that. I'm going to put it in chat. So that is, yeah, Matrick, you may not appear because I have it set up so not anyone randomly can just post links, so it probably just won't appear. But I'm just gonna, let me just pin that to chat for a hot second. So that will be there. That goes live in a few minutes. Currently, it will just re-bump you over to the full trailer. Premiere is in 4 minutes. It's just playing the premiere, just playing the trailer right now. So have that, and then we'll just, when that happens, we'll just watch that. I'll keep that in a separate window, so I've got that ready to rock. Well, weirdly enough, I actually did have it in a different window that I've just found. Of course. So, but yeah, interesting. While we have just a few minutes left, and thank you to everyone who's watching. I'm sure many of you have never been to my channel before. So my name is Rob. This is the Malka Talks channel. It's a lot of Wheel of Time content, a weekly live stream, Threefold Talk, which is all IEL focused. I try and give you news videos whenever I can, and I like to get involved with the fandom and doing other things like, parody videos and all those sorts of fun bits. And then post season 3, while we wait the new longing for season 4, there will be fun live streams where we break down season 3 and stuff like that I do with Kevin Angus. And I will also be expanding and reviewing other things, such as I'm very excited. And I should, interestingly, never finished it, and I will have to because of tech issues. That's why I didn't finish it. I'm excited for The Last of Us season 2, and I'm excited to actually finish reviewing season 1 because I did 2 episodes, recorded 5 more that had all tech issues, never got them fixed, and then was just like, well, I don't want to finish the season until I fixed it, and then never got back to it. So, I will be finishing the season 1 of The Last of Us and then reviewing season 2 in April when that comes out. But yeah, we've got just a few minutes left. So, Skeeter, are you expecting anything more than just this sneak peek that we got?
I mean, my initial thought was, yeah, it's just going to be the YouTube version of the sneak peek, which I'm happy with. If we have a version we can go through frame by frame and get higher definition shots from, that's fine by me. If we get something else,
I'm going to ask chat, will you live include something extra on top of the shredding we've already gotten? There we go, chat. That's in chat there. Please go and answer that poll. We have like 90 seconds or something stupid till this now goes live, and we'll find out what it is. So there is, I feel like there's a reasonable amount of people waiting there already. There are 286 people over there waiting and watching for it. So who knows what's going to come of it? I mean,
it'll just give us the whole first episode just for the hell of it.
Can you imagine if it dropped the entire first episode? That would just be ridiculous. Dusty Wheel is over there. Just put in chat. Good morning, all. We'll be saving my own thirst watch for later, but looking forward to it. Yeah, there's people in there very, very hyped, and people just loving it. They're ready. Bonkers. The link is pinned in chat, folks, by the way. If you are wanting to get over to that, it is pinned in my chat here. So feel free to mute this, head over there, watch that when it drops, which should be coming up in the next, well, under a minute. So we'll find out what it is. I'm assuming because it's live and it says premiere that it's not going to be, you have to start watching it straight away. So mute us, head over there. Don't close this video, just mute. Head over there. I see some of you in the chat, and watch that, and then you can come back and we can squee, and you'd be excited about all the extra things that, we're obviously going to get. It's now 4 o'clock. So So I'm refreshing. Premiere will begin shortly, is what it says currently. So Premiere on YouTube means the video plays non-stop. You can't forward it, you can't rewind it, you can't pause it. It plays, that's it. None of the options. Oh, I've got a countdown as well. Okay. This is interesting.
Yeah. I was half expecting it to start 7 minutes late just because it's
Yeah, okay, so it is starting, folks. Link is in the description, in the live chat here. Mute us if you haven't already. Head over to there. Salia, this is going to be Salia's first watch. But yeah, like I say, premieres on YouTube, you have to be there. You can't speed them up, you can't slow them down, you can't pause them. They just run, and then when the video is completed, it becomes like a regular YouTube video that you can do all the usual bits with. So if you're not there, link in the live chat, go over and watch. You'll just see Askeeta and I live react to whatever it's said and done, but it might be quiet for the next, I suppose, 11 minutes, because no idea how long this video is going to be.
It's true.
So this is not a Wheel of Time countdown right now, so which is quite funny.
Right?
This is like some Art Deco, I don't know, sort of vibe with scribbles on it, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, it reminds me of like a notebook that I had in 7th grade. And
yeah, there's something funky about it. I think there's like 400 people over there now, so which is quite cool.
Nice.
Bonkers bananas shredding, yes. I'm down to about just like 18 seconds now, so.
Over here in America, I'm apparently like 4 seconds.
Can you imagine if this, 10 seconds. Can you imagine if this is actually a whole episode? Remember, folks, please breathe. Last few seconds. Here we go. What is it going to be? Okay, so it's starting exactly the same as the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I love the chat that's going on here, all the emojis and things that people are putting in. Apparently nearly 700 people are watching it right now.
Very good.
So there's a lot of people who probably didn't know about this on the app, because I see them in chat being like, oh my God, this is the first scene of the season and stuff like that.
Right, which is great. We want to grab more people in different formats.
Yeah. Ballsy comment, we stand with you no matter the charges from their red sister is also like, do you know she's about to be accused of being black? Rightfully so.
Yeah, the first time I heard that one in particular, I was like, oh, well, she must be on her side then, like, all the way. But it's like, no, maybe not. All the knowing nods going on here.
Yeah. I also love that the guys like hold hands there, like just to comfort each other in a moment.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It is very adorable. I don't know why she does this, like eliminate the black thing. Eliminate the red, sorry, not the black. Like it does.
Maybe trying to isolate her from who she assumes are going to be her allies and defenders that are going to
yeah
up the charges. But yeah, it's a weird choice, kind of. I guess precedent setting. Only 11 are required.
I did see someone put in the chat there they used two different meanings of the word sealed. So it's sealed to the hall, meaning only the hall can be in there, and it's also sealed to the red, as in sealed from the red, they can't come in the same set of comments.
Yeah, I don't love that verbiage choice. Like,
yeah, it's not.
Change a word there for the other meaning.
It should have been sealed from the red.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. People calling out the half black dress in chat and stuff like that. So nearly 1,000 people watching it. I think after this we can change the spoiler level. Maybe go full spoilers.
Sure. Maybe sound off in chat if you have any reason for us to restrict the spoilers, but
yeah. Megan chat, green light season 4, please.
yeah.
Oh my god, could you imagine if it ended with season 4? No, they wouldn't announce that at the end of the video, would they? That wouldn't work.
It'd be a really awkward way in time to announce it, I feel like, but
yeah,
I still wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't. I want all the seasons, so I wouldn't hate it at all. But yeah, I really, in the moment, want her to be like, "You are Black Ajah." I really wanted her to say it. I love this. She just walks in, stares, and the entrance is like, I guess I'm busted.
You got me.
Yeah. And she's honestly just like,
bad.
yeah, she's like, do not give a fuck. She's like, done, fine. Also, I've just noticed Alana actually gets out of her sitter chair to hop down, and is the only green or the only one that moves, just full stop. Which means she was waiting for it.
Yeah.
So she must have been like in on what Swan was going to do and say.
Right. And some people had to, because like obviously Nynaeve popping up here was a surprise to Leandrin at least. So
yeah,
with some secrecy. I'm really glad, Rob, that we both have our second monitors in the same place, so we're both like just kind of staring up,
just staring in different directions. Yeah, people watching back, this would be a strange moment. So this is how I feel when Dusty does their rewatches. Actually,
yeah, fair.
The ineffective banging been sealed. God, this must have been so incredible to film, hasn't it?
Right.
Like, because I know there won't be any special effects.
Like...
but yeah, they're just all doing that and screaming at each other, and like Kate Fleetwood's up there on some kind of rig and just yelling back at Sophie Okonedo, and
it's really hard to act in slow motion like that too.
Yeah. Only like 1,200 people watching this.
Yeah, but it keeps growing like under every couple minutes. You'll get a lot of rewatches today too.
I hope so. So this started 9 minutes ago-ish. 2-minute intro, which means we have 3 to 4 minutes left. She sounded so Irish at the moment, didn't she, that woman? And this has been tweeted out saying, witness the opening minutes. Oh, you have been summoned to the hall. Witness the opening minutes for season 3. Then watch even more here. Does this have the Alana fight? Oh my God, please tell me this has the Alana fight. I'll lose my mind if that's what actually happens. I do kind of enjoy that she's like, don't have to listen to your bullshit. It is good fun.
And her just little like, haha, I'm evil now face. Like,
yeah. So yeah, the statue, the cuff, and there, that's it. That's all we ever see. Oh, this moment, man.
Oof.
Brutal. I mean, I love it, but brutal.
Man, Leandrin with that blood on her face too. It's such a cool look. So many cool shots in this.
So there's 2 yellows here because you got Chesma on the outside, yellow from the inside. But there's only 1 yellow when we get the Malevolent 7. So they break up into different groups, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that you'd want to leave some behind that haven't blown their cover.
Yeah. So we'll have to compare afterwards which one is with the 7 compared to which one's in the hall that shows themselves. Because surely that's the one that leaves, the one that's outside needs to, which is now Chesmal, needs to end. But I'm pretty sure we looked at it and thought, oh, that's Chesmal. So, yeah, that does look like Chesmal, doesn't it? Oh, okay, right. Here's the moment. Is this where it carries on? Enter the boys.
Okay. Same fade to...
Oh, no, it's just fade the black still.
Title card.
Is that really it?
Kind of appears so. So I don't know what really... and more they were talking about.
That's it? Oh, okay. And we're going to have to sadly wait for the premiere to end. And then it will be a video that we can just replay. So, I mean, it's pretty epic. And for the, 13, 14, 1,500 people who are watching who may not, majority of them may not have seen, awesome. But nothing extra. Yep. Now it's just an 11-minute and 34-second long video. Okay. Andro Sadai, I don't think I was ready for this with my morning coffee. No. Hybrid, you thought there would be more. Do you know what? I kind of, the tweet that was just put out did kind of imply there might be more. Literally, what the tweet said, you have been summoned to the hall, witness the opening minutes of season 3, then watch even more here. Like, it is awesome, but that kind of implied there would be more. So, however, because it's a YouTube video, now I can just scroll through individual little like blips and go, boop, 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 so Now we can do fun things like where was that moment of the explosion in the white with all the gore and such that we were witnessing?
I don't know. We need to
Just-
try and spreadsheet people.
Just
Get on
around
it.
here. Oh, so there's already blood. And then there's the explosion, which does that, which make it look like it's appeared. Okay. So there was blood
yeah.
there somehow. Hey, Adelona. Welcome, everyone. I know many of you may not have been here previously. Yes, Hybrid, this is the 4K video now that's on YouTube. Wait, what setting have I got it on? I think I've got it on auto. So let's just crank it up. I don't know, like, will it give me that? I don't have a 4K thing. I don't know if that will make a difference. But yeah, this white is already drenched in blood somehow. And I don't know where from. This is just really, really cool imagery right now. Seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know who. Somebody got shredded.
Yeah, somebody got shredded at some point. Because, like, here we go. So this is a continuity mistake. So because joining in the middle, we have Joya, we have the blue, we have the white, and we have the other yellow. This is not the yellow that joins the Malevolent 7 at the end. So it is Chesmal. So this yellow goes somewhere else. So there must be a different group because that yellow has been outed. So but yeah, as you scroll through, I love her look of like, holy shit, what's going on here? Sort of moment. And then they're all just shielding against each other and such, which is very cool. But yeah, this white is pre-covered in blood. There. Because then the explosion comes in.
Right. And that's not from Robin, that's not from getting sawed in half because that
No,
happens in
because
another
that
couple of
happens in a few seconds. Is it Joy sending out those or someone else? Or a few of them seem to be sending out that. So there's see, here's one now. Pings off. And then this is brown, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh dear.
Hold it together.
Nope, not gonna happen. And again, that's not near the whites, so that's not a white that's happened to. They're all like channeling different things. Nynaeve doing her I can't do anything moment. Bless her. It's as confusing as it should be, Minari says. Yeah, very, very true. It is confusing as it should be. So we have shields up. She's cut half in the back. Now we're going to start slicing off the pillars. I love Meg. Just let her read her books. Oh, that poor Brown. Look, no books for that Brown, okay? No more books for that Brown. And then that looked like it. Right. We need to like skip ahead to a little bit more fighting. This is also where we can do playback speed. Thank God. Right. Here we go, I think. Come on, skip. I mean, look at Sophie right there. Sophie's fucking badass. That's I mean, if she was screaming at me like that, I think I'd be terrified.
Right. Oh, and that's the same outfit she was wearing in the poster the other day.
Oh, it is, yeah. That's what we should actually compare. There's no Elida in this. Yeah, we did skip past the ineffective orders. We debated earlier, Andrew, the water, they've actually like sealed the doors with the power, and that's why they're already banging, because they know they can't actually break it. But this whole thing here is just an insane cacophony of like there's explosion, there's different things just flying everywhere. In the middle is Leandrin just getting burnt to hell. This is pretty just ridiculous right now. and more. This is what we saw in the teaser or the trailer or something. Yeah, I mean, just look at that formation there of that spinning blade of air going out.
Yeah, those shots are amazing. I mean, I always love a good like battle scene where you see people like coordinating and like the choreography between people. That's one of the things I loved about the very first episode of this whole series was the winter night scene with Moraine and Lan, the way they kind of like danced around each other. And this show does those shots really well when it puts
it does. Yeah, like they are all coordinating with each other. You know, that, and this is a beautiful mix of like there's CGI of like some spell pouring into the back, and then a real effect. That's real flames right there. You know, fake flames don't capture that much light, and then obviously, you know, cuts to an explosion that's done safely. I imagine. Yeah, she just looks so demonic.
Right.
Dawson coming up with a fun comment here. It's like the show found a missing Sangreal and leveled up its power over season 1 and 2 combined. I mean, yeah, it kind of feels a little like that. It's ridiculous. Spoiler level in chat. Now, folks, throughout in chat, thank you to there's 136 people watching. My God.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you to everyone who's decided to join us here. We've been live for nearly 3 hours now. Please, you know, subscribe if you're not, or I do a lot of Wheel of Time content here. If you have not read the books, if you're like, damn, I don't want to be spoiled, we can, and there's a lot of you, we can like limit the chat. If no one really worries or cares, then maybe we might do like much later spoilers. For the moment, we're just gonna analyze what we're seeing, and we'll have some, we'll go from there. But right, is that all? Like, yeah, I mean, we could be more. Send this to all your friends and be like, just log on and watch anyway, because you know you're my friend. Yeah. Oh, I like that, RT. I'm going to save that. Oh, thank you, Meg. You tried to rally at the Prime channel everyone to come here. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. There are more than 4 likes, Andrew. I promise you that. This is having a moment now where it's like trying to catch up.
I always have to refresh to see the current likes. Like no matter what, it just tells me whatever it was at when I liked it.
Yeah. Like it currently tells me there's 90 likes on this, so I went and had a look. So it's like slowly, it's quite funny. You can see the slow build, and you can see the increase when I suddenly make it a public video, and then the drop where everyone disappeared to go and watch, and now the big increase again type thing. So yeah, folks, go thank you for sharing it out. I see Chris doing that in chat. It's very kind. Yeah, just this whole moment here, like that's pretty, like that's so well done. Honestly, it's my gosh. Liana with this fucking staff, man. She is killing it. That is.
I've been asked several times in the chat whether that staff is Sarangriel, etc., so forth, something like that. I don't think so. I think she's just using it as like a focus or whatever.
Yeah, I would think she's probably using the focus. Joe coming, a great comment. Isn't it crazy to think that Ajah decided to have this happen completely off page in the books? Yeah, absolutely. Like the Battle of the Two Rivers, off page in the books. He was a fan of that in the early days, apparently. Let's see this slow-mo just smack Swan in the side. This is gonna... That's gonna hurt. Like if that hit you full, that would kill you probably pretty instant.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a little nap now. I've got a case of boulder tummy.
Yeah. Honestly, that's gonna be so rough. It's just mad. Absolutely mad. So sorry, just checking in case I'd missed anything.
Oh, good. There's just so many cool things. Like
there are, yeah.
I mean, I could just watch the leaves and debris fly around all day and just like, ooh, pretty. But That's me.
It is a clever use of air to pick up something heavy. That's quite right, Aerith. And Stuart, yes, Chesmel is outside of the hall at this stage, sorry. And Blue Cyan, you're right. This does set up a stuff for the coup later on, because there are mistakes raised in this moment, right, made by Swan. So I do enjoy in this moment. Everyone just seems to be like, "Oh, we'll stop channeling for a hot second." You know,
right? Time.
Do you know what? Actually, Andrew has just made me realize something in chat. So Nin's impotence, really stands out here given her superpower level in season 1. This, maybe we'll just leave that one there. It is nice to see, because this feels like a moment where Nynaeve would just be like, well, you know, I got to do something, like shit's going down. Much like when she saw everyone get like stabbed and her future love have his throat slit by Logain in season 1 and stuff like that. Right. Got to have a drinks break. Yes, Wolf Dream, quite right. This does feel like a good moment to go Super Saiyan, you know, the braid bubble, the various different ways of describing her when she explodes with power. We've had it. Did we have it twice in season 1? Once with Logain and then once in the Ways. Yeah, we had it twice in season 1.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we didn't get it in season 2. So it's nice that in this moment where, frankly, a Super Saiyan, you know, power bubble moment would be probably particularly helpful. It is nice that we're not getting that. And she is just, you know, it is just a focus on breaking her block. You know, although Andrew was now saying, is there anyone in that room that she actually cares about? I feel like she might care about Alana, potentially. No. You know, she did it once in season 2. Did she? When in season 2 did she do it? Chris has just put that in chat. Chris, let me know when in season 2 she did that.
Quick, everyone put on landmask. Yep. That's how you get the healing out of her.
Everyone put on the land masks. Yeah, that is. Yeah, you want to be healed by by Nynaeve, just put on your land masks and you're good. So yeah, this might be a little slow now because I'm trying to do it in 4K. Maybe I'll just drop it a smidge. It doesn't need to be like HD is good, I think. I don't think we're going to grab anything in 4K that we wouldn't grab in HD. So in season 2 of Leandrin, I'm not sure that was like a Super Saiyan moment. Oh, in her test. Oh, she does in a test. That's true. Yes, you're right there, Meg. So,
right, fair.
So, and did it when they were farm and attracted the Shanshan? Again, I don't think that was a. I'm talking about the big explosion of power rather than small like slips like that. The very dramatic ones that we see. But I just want to. She's like, no, I've lost my headpiece. Now you just see my hair.
The source of my power.
I've got headpiece hair. Right. I think we'll come back to this. We just want to focus on shredding stuff really for the moment. Move. Chesmo on that. I can feel them dying. Creepy moment. Again, we will come back to this. We're just focusing on shredding for now. Although, actually, now we will be able to see this moment. Just to highlight this for people if you weren't aware. Come on. Scroll back a little more, please. That really does look like some form of compulsion, doesn't it? And she's like really creepily into it.
Right? Oh my God.
She's enjoying that way, way too much. But yeah, like, look how fast she is. So she's like, sick of your bullshit. And then she starts to weave. It starts to form. Naomi's weaving. Oh no, she's weaving a couple of things. Okay, but like, it's not even close to Varen yet, really. And she's already weaving from behind. And I don't know. Do you think it stops before it actually gets her? She also leans back and then cuts the weave or disrupts it or something. But
Yeah,
Adelaus is just there being like totally wiped out.
Huh. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Because Varen's still affected by it. I mean, that all has to happen. Like I've always pictured the cutting, to be split second, like literally.
Yeah.
It takes a quarter of a second for some of these weaves to happen, and you got to get in that time frame right now. But
Absolutely.
it's interesting.
It is, yeah. It is pretty crazy. Now we've all had our Gatorade break and a quick little nap. That's what the chat was saying.
Orange slice, okay.
Yeah, everyone's had an orange slice and one of those healing juice shots. You got your wheatgrass in, people, all those things. And then the Blues seem to be like giving it a good effort here. But Joya's just like, no, thanks. I'm glad you're enjoying the slowdown, people. You do get a lot more details in the slowdown, which is why we were waiting for the YouTube video. Because it just gives you the opportunity to do this and just really enjoy it slowed down. And then this is Joy getting her ass handed to her by Alana? Yes. Just like, whoopah.
Batter up.
Yep. Damn. That's going to be a bump. Lands on. Ooh, that actually looks like the actress doing it, doesn't it? Is that me, or does that look like the actual actress? No, maybe it's not.
Yeah, it could be some person.
Yeah. Laura. So Laura's asking how I go frame by frame. Laura, if you load up a YouTube video, and then in the bottom right of your keyboard, you've got those little symbols that are just like the arrows, but there's no like arm of the arrow. It's just like the head. Next to the question mark button, and between the M and the question mark, those two, you can literally go frame side to side. So that's how you do it. Thank you. I can't remember who taught me that trick. I remember Critter mentioning it, but I feel like someone else did it. Rapunzel says, Joya 3.2 did not stick the landing. No, she did not stick that landing. The landing stuck her. That is for sure. So, we still haven't seen this white. It's just out of sequence, which is fun to find. Come on, speed through. We still haven't seen the moment where the white sitter gets splattered in blood somehow, because that's at the very beginning of the fight. Seriously, man, this woman though, right now, we need some kind of, God, you could just do a whole Q&A on this scene, couldn't you? She looks absolutely fierce. And then this must be where the blood comes from. Because is there a... No, there's not a white sister behind her. Oh, wait a second. This is interesting. So, knocks her down. Is she falling down? Falling back? Yeah, falling down. And then, now they're struggling against each other. Oh, no. It's just like a little flashback type thing. It's like from this angle and then from that angle, almost. Right. Yeah. It is two different takes. We're doing slightly different moves, but the end result is they want the same. I've just had a friend reach out, and they literally, this is good fun. They said, "I'm proud to say that in a feat of amazing self-control, I made it a whole hour before I caved." Kudos to you, my friend.
Yeah,
kudos to you. Yeah, good try. Yeah, I tried. But yeah, like people are saying in chat, she flat out beats this woman to death. Oh my God. Maybe this is not something we should be slowing down, but
Perhaps.
perhaps not. We'll move on from that. Yeah, content.
That reminds me so
gross.
much of. I've been rewatching The Walking Dead recently for reasons, and there are so many scenes where like a person just goes nuts and like overkills somebody because they're like venting their frustrations or whatever. That
Yeah.
just has that same vibe to me.
It is definitely the same vibe. I do want to pop back to. I saw this commented in chat. Nope, not just a little fraction further ahead. Check out the tattoos on her arms.
Mm.
Like, these look not the same as Swan's, but they look kind of similar-ish.
Yeah, they got that kind of tribal geometric thing going on.
Yeah. But they are very different. Hers are down her arms, whereas Swan's are like on her chest and around. Yes, like Blinded Fool, that was blood splatter onto the camera. I'm pretty sure it was CGI blood, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm not going to zoom in on the blood killing, but I just wanted to like capture that. Look at those tattoos; they are really cool.
Which Liane is? Oh yeah, she's Damani, obviously.
Yeah.
So, because aren't Swan's tattoos like a Terran thing?
Yeah, they are a Terran thing. So interesting that there would be, yeah, that like tattooing must either it's I don't know, either they've changed where Liane's from, which would be not sure what you would gain in the story from that.
Sure, right.
And
maybe it's just like influence too. Like they spend a lot of time doing together. Like
yeah,
tattoos.
Yeah, maybe they've been through things together, and she's like get tattoos of certain moments and such. That's fair. Rapunzel, Damane negotiating tactics showing why they're so effective. It's definitely one way to put it, folks. Definitely one way. And Aerith is putting in chat that her outfit was made for movement. Yeah, it really was. So let's skip. We don't want to see the blood splatter again. Let's make sure we skip that. Here we go. All right. She's up. Wrong way. This way. So, but yeah, here's a close-up of swans. And they are obviously very different. There's geometric patterns in there, but there's like hooks and animals, and it's like a little more of like a flowy nature to it. Honestly, having seen Sophie act in person and do a Greek tragedy play, she screams at one point because in this play,
bad things happen. Yes.
Yeah, bad things happen. I was trying not to scare anyone, but yeah, very bad things happen, and very bad things happen to people that are very important to her. And Sophie gives a scream off stage. It's actually under the stage when she discovers this, and it is the grief that she puts into this play. It's not like a one-off play. She's doing this night after night after night. Was horrifying. Like I felt it in my soul. It was the cry of someone who has had something truly, truly important ripped away from them. And just absolutely crazy terrifying. So I can only imagine what she was like in this scene. She really is Mother in this so impressively, and those stares between the two of them. I bet they're like best friends in real life as well. They'd be like, hey, how you doing today, blah blah. They'd be like, and then they just go do the scene where it's like, I'll kill you, and yeah, just absolutely terrifying.
Oh man, that shot.
Yeah.
Very Joker vibes there.
It is kind of Joker vibes, you're right. So, all right, so we've got, interestingly, all right, now who is, right, I'm going to go see my mouse. This person has sleeves that feel similar to Liane's sleeves, including a slight look of tattoos. And there's a white in front of them. Yeah. So I think that's Liane. Backing up.
She accidentally bumps into the dark friend circle.
Yeah. So I thought there was 5 when I watched this through. I thought, oh yeah, 5 Black Ajah go link up. But then when you do get the whole, which will take a second for us to get to, bumping moment, explosion moment. Oh Oh, so it is her. Ah, right. So it is her backing up, and then she's turned and realized. Right. So it's just how the angle of the camera worked out, because it does make it look like 5 joined together, and then when God, she really does stand out with the Joker vibes. I really can't see anything else now you've said that.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Rain, I know you. Sorry. Wait, chat just jumped. Wait, yeah, there it is. Joya is a prisoner in the trailer. It does look like that, and I know someone mentioned about chains, but they don't leave Joya behind in the tower. Not here, anyway. Joya is awake and part of this link moment, and then they all jump on Swan to protect her and such. So, which definitely this feels Secret Service if I've ever seen anything.
Right? Protect the president.
Yeah. So it's oh god, that is just terrifying. But when you get the explosion, you do see the 4 here. So I was confused about this, and it's just the camera angle on how it looks like with Liane backing up. So, but one of these 4 is Joya. She's gotten up. She's not knocked out. They knock everybody over. The big explosion outside. That Pordor with Chesmal and the green, whose name has eluded me right now. And then...
Yeah, I want to know more about this green.
Yeah, she's freaky. She enjoys pain. Which Aes Sedai is the one that really enjoys pain in the books? Chat, help me out here.
Yeah, I was thinking that was Chesmal. Oh.
Yeah, Chesmal does. She enjoys causing pain, like, afflictions of the heart and stuff like that. But there was one that, like, tortures, isn't there?
Right.
And enjoys finding out pain and such. Yeah, there we go. Joya, it's helped me yet. Joya and the Yellow Sitter leave the hall with Leandrin. But don't become part of the 7 that actually turn up at the end of them, There we go. Genie Cade. So or Jeanne, I don't know. Chesmal does enjoy the pain, but the green definitely enjoys feeling her orders die. So here is said yellow, which is Chesmal. Love that dress. It's kind of like, look at it. Those sleeves, they're like partly see-through and such. She's like got a little flamboyant sort of outfit on the go. That's pretty cute for a terrifying yellow sister. Excuse me. And then the green. And here is the 4 of them that just did the link explosion coming out. Yeah, it's a lot of lace in Chesmal's outfit there. The other yellow. This is the one that we don't see with the 7. And then Joya was in the front, sorry, for those who didn't realize. And then everyone else gets up. So, yeah. Gianna? Ah, thank you, Gianna. There we go. There are certain names and words in Wheel of Time that I always struggle with, and I feel like that's going to be one now. So, but yeah. Oh, Aerith is asking an interesting question here. So,
yeah,
the drop at the front at the beginning that only 11 sitters are required. Do you think Elida might do the same sealed from the blue? Ooh.
Yeah, definitely possibility. That's what I was saying earlier about like the red seal thing is like she's setting a precedent there too.
Yeah, that is a precedent. That's true. That's very, very cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
I like it. I think that's definitely gives us an excuse for Elida to do that later. But yep, it's justified. Look at it.
It is justified. A couple comments I have caught in chat that we have mentioned. This was far earlier, so this was hour 15 ago. It just didn't fit what we're doing about. But I feel like we just answered that with the slow-mo. Did Varen cut the weave when her and Adelaus got attacked by Nomi? I think disrupted it, cut it, something of that nature. I think we can safely say.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that one. Sorry. Meg, has anyone talked about how it seems they know more Black Ajah sisters, not like in the book how they only know 2 or 3? I'm not sure about this. Let me see if I can find that moment. where she's just like, I won't be alone. Yeah. So here, when she's like, I won't be alone. Now we know who we're looking at because of rewatches. And they are looking a bit shifty. But does that necessarily mean... Also, if this doesn't give you Anakin, I was the chosen one vibes, I don't know what will. I'm sorry, that moment right there, it very much looks like Anakin. Come on.
Except Swan's given her the high ground.
Yeah, Swan's giving her the high ground. This is true. Right, let's see. Okay, so that yellow and white, I would say, seem to know each other. They looked at each other, that's for sure. And then attack into the center. Shield time. And then Joy getting up and the blue getting up, they don't look at each other.
No.
So I would say out of the 5 shown Black Ajah in this moment, I don't think they all know each other. I don't know. Maybe we should ask chat that. Let me catch up on live chat for a moment.
It's like Among Us Wheel of Time edition.
Yeah. Light Blinded Fool apparently predicted that this would drop at 12 a.m. Pacific was accurate. Yeah, apparently that was right. I just wish I'd known and I could have put the day off work and I could have been live for hours. But yeah, I think yes, Leade is MVP. I think let's do a poll. Do I have a poll running in chat? I do have a poll running in chat. Which said 50-50. And obviously those who voted no were correct. So good on you. So if you're new here, folks, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of fun stuff. I do a lot of Wheel of Time stuff here. Weekly live show, IEL based. I do news videos. I do live streams whenever things drop, if I'm able to, around work. It's a lot of fun. What was I just going to ask? Do all the Black Ajah in this scene know of each other? No, each other is also black. And let's see what people think from just going through that. So, one or two of them knew each other, but no more than that. Yeah, I mean that's also possible.
I like that possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a hard thing to change. Like, I don't know how in detail we're going to get into Black Ajah society throughout this series, but
yeah. Let's run that through. Skido, right? Do you need like a hot break or anything, or?
Yeah, just I'll be back in just a moment.
No worries. You go do your thing, and I will carry on. Where are we at? Let me catch up in live chat. Oh, you're talking about the warders enjoying that. Yeah, that's creepy. I think they're all just looking at others, hoping to spot other shifty, panicky faces. Also possible. Yeah, the shifty faces thing. They did. You're third one. They did not usually just know 2 others, apart from the High Council. Alviarin knew everyone, I believe, or something of that nature, wasn't it? So, but this one, it didn't look like all of them. There were 5 Black Ajah out of the 20. That is good math. That's a good point. It would be silly to reveal each other if they didn't already know. Interesting point. I feel at that stage you've been called to assist. I feel like that would have been preordained. Something's going to go down, and you need to, if you get called, need to help. Yes, there's a range of things happening here. The whole heart thing, AR3 at 4. Yeah, the heart maybe explain this season. Kind of would have to, I think. So, amazing, just amazing. This scene. Some of them were looking at each other. You're all right, Dark One's out of it. Some of them, but not all. I don't think. I don't know. it's tough to pick. How's the poll sitting? It's 60-40. Do they know each other? 60-40 in the words of no. So we'll have to see. And great point by Andrew here. Did all of the Black Ajah actually in this room reveal themselves? Because some of them may have been told to not reveal themselves to keep their place in the tower. So, and the Spider-Man meme, if they all stood up and started pointing at each other, yeah, that could be fun. Interesting what could happen here. But yeah, great training scene. Absolutely loved it. I don't know. Can't not enjoy it. It's pretty incredible television. Just, when you get scenes like this, it's wild. Absolutely friggin' wild. So, right, let's go and talk this moment. So this is the 13th depository. The other sort of big thing from here, and I'm going to skip forward because what we're really looking for is, I might skip past this actually. Let me make sure I find the right spot. Bear with me, folks. Here we go. Excuse me. This is obviously the Sangreal and Tarangreal. We've talked a bit about this earlier. If you weren't here back then, we will go through and refresh what we've thought and found. But I want to stop on this image here. Right here. So obviously this being a better quality video rather than just what's out there on Prime, then we can actually see that there is a red stone doorway, everybody. Like, Andrews. Okay, I'll pin that. We'll come back to that. But yeah. I think you should switch to book spoilers for this. Joe, what do you mean? Skeeter, we're in the 13th depository now, and we are talking the redstone doorway. Talking, yeah. So we're gonna keep you a little bit more leeway, folks. No one's really mentioned anything about having not read the books or anything like that. So we will. Did I change it back to? I can't zoom and enhance on a YouTube video, Rapunzel. So it would be stills. Is all I could do. If someone could get that and they want to send it to me, that's great. That's fine. But this is just the regular video. But I'm going to put up full spoilers for the moment so we can talk full spoilers, because I think this one has a lot of impact for Matt and just where we think his story may be going. So we do have the still of this. Let me find it. If you want a better one of this, folks. So let's stop that and let's share this instead. Boom. If you haven't seen this yet, this is a enhanced version of that we just had on screen. Okay, so you may not have seen this in the trailer, but right there is a redstone doorway to all twisted columns all the way up, just a repeating pattern. We've had this checked by Pavara. Pavara's checked this out, and it's not old tongue. It's just a pattern that gets repeated. Okay, but the really, really fun bit up there is you've got a couple of foxes there and a couple of snakes there with the twisting in the center. So, folks, you basically now have the fin confirmed, which is just fucking brilliant. Yeah. I don't know, it's just absolutely sick. I cannot wait to see what they do with this. Initially, people think that this might link to one that's in Tanchico. So, Skeeter, what are you thinking about that initially?
I mean, I definitely like the concept of it. We need some more fast travel going on here to move our characters around. So I think that is a very plausible solution. Somebody comes in this one, goes out that one. Maybe it doesn't work that way every time. We don't know the metaphysics behind it in the show, but
Yeah,
I like the possibility. It opens possibilities.
it does open a lot of possibilities. So
I-
thank you, like for sending me. I still did have the one from Jenny, so I appreciate that. Just seeing how many folks I wanted to know about this first. I'm going to end the previous poll. Basically 60-40 that they think the Black Ajah didn't know each other in that scene. So, which is totally fine. And for some reason I was about to start a poll. Oh, did you spot the redstone doorway with 2 O's, not 2 R's, in your first watch?
Spell it however you like. It's just a poll. I
This
will
is
say
true.
while we're on the subject, and you were just talking about this. I just love the design of the doorway. I really wondered how they would do that. I always had a kind of a hard time picturing it from the descriptions in the books,
Yeah.
and this works for me. It's a good new headcanon for me.
Yeah. I think, did I miss a comment from Rapunzel? Oh, Rapunzel, it means the thing exists in this world, not a confirmation that we visit them, though. I mean, technically,
Kill Rapunzel.
yes. But where did I see the response from someone? Blue Science says, I don't think they create this prop if they're not going to use it. I agree with that. Maybe that's our next poll question. Will we actually get to see? It would be trolling us if we didn't go in. For me, I didn't imagine snakes and foxes on it. I didn't imagine twisting as in like actual twisting around. I imagine just like almost like you took a door pillar and just twisted it on the base. So rather than it just being like a wrap, it was like the actual pillar itself just twisted. There's like what those the red rope juicy sweet thing, whatever. They do something silly. So
Sure.
something similar to that. So
yeah, which I feel like is in the descriptions and kind of what we're getting here. The one thing that bugged me about the book descriptions was it talks about how like they meet at incongruous angles and it's like hard to wrap your mind around. Now, obviously, that's a hard thing to visually actually present because how are you going to visually show something that is hard to visually wrap your mind around? But
yeah. Eris Honey Cakes, I love the Twizzlers. Yes, thank you, Blue Sign. It's not how I pictured it, but I like this better. I also it's slim and plain. This is more visual. I saw it pretty, slim and plain. That's definitely. I live in Finland, so it's always extra hilarious to me here, fellow What fans trying to turn these Finns in Finland. I love that. Oh, that's brilliant. Rapunzel was still hoping that the wild last-minute costume Sharon had to make was for the Thin. Ooh, interesting. I didn't realize she'd had to do that. I must have missed that somehow. So, very intriguing. But yeah, on top of this scene, we did get some close-ups of the things stolen by Naomi in... I think so. We don't think she takes the disc, but she does take the black fluted rod. We see this over her shoulder when she comes back out. And we don't see the dice, but we think this is Matt's luck dice or Matt's luck Tarangria or something of that nature. And she does take the statue, which apparently I don't get a close up of. And she does take the bracelet. So, but yeah. Oh, there's a lot in this. There's a lot, and I feel like we spent a lot of our time just in the beginning and not any on the ends, like the sneak, the actual like fight, and not any of the build up. So it's there's just so much to enjoy in this. Can't believe they gave us 11 minutes. Can you imagine if they hadn't given us a limit? Imagine if it cut off just as the channelings died.
That would have been extra cruel. Yeah, we still probably would have been here for hours analyzing, even if they just gave us the first, 4 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, we probably would. Yeah, it's been 3.5. Thank you to everyone who's hanging around. Federwood, I don't think Dusty's actually going to do one because the innkeeper is traveling because he's off to the London. Folks, I also managed to go to London. I got a ticket to the event. I will be there this weekend. In fact, I leave. I'll be getting up. I don't even think I'll be going to bed, to be honest. I have a train at 7:15 in the morning to get to London tomorrow. I will be live streaming from the queue. That will start pretty early on Saturday. I'm thinking around 7 a.m. Eastern is probably when it's going to go live because doors open at 9 a.m. Eastern. So we're just going to be in there early, make sure we don't miss anything because it is kind of like a first come first serve basis. But if you subscribe to the channel, you will then get to see when I go live. That will be the link for that will be popped up on Saturday morning just because of I can't set up much further in advance because of using mobile equipment as opposed to streaming on my computer, which I can set up weeks in advance. Yeah, Anis is traveling as well. So yeah, it's literally the, both innkeepers are not going to be able to do it, which is why I'm here. But yes, Q stream will be happening. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then you will know when I stream on Saturday from the queue. I'm hoping to get a good enough spot that we can kind of see people arriving, as well as chat to people in the queue that I do and don't know, and just have some fun. So Q guide on, Q stream. Q guide on sounds cute, doesn't it? Yeah. Apparently this was the next recommended video at the end of the Prime Premiere stream for Minari. I love that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Nils is back. Take it from the top. No. Will I try sneakily streaming from the screen, please? Unfortunately, Joe, the condition of being able to bring my equipment and stream from the queue was the condition that once we go inside, I would not be streaming. I would not be recording. My equipment would be put away. That was the requirement. I asked, I was like, can I have permission? Is this something I could do? I don't want to bring it and not be able to then not get in because I've got recording equipment. And they were like, no, I've asked, you're totally fine. You record from outside as long as when you go in, you stop. So that's what I'll have to do. So sadly you won't be able to do that. So yeah, Skeeter, I think it might be time to wrap up, to be honest. Like
Sure, fair enough.
3.5 hours is I'm hitting the limit without break. we tugged it out for that 4-hour mark. But yeah, any final thoughts before we wrap up for today? I'm sure there'll be more videos coming out about this, folks. I need to go and edit my initial reaction to this when I watched it and before we went live, and that will come out later today as well. But yeah, what are your final thoughts about this that we've seen today, Skeeter?
Yeah, I'm just let the hype train roll on. I'm excited to watch us break this down over the next week or so until we get a little bit more. Yeah, it's great. I love everything that's happening right now.
Yeah, me too. It's great. I really do appreciate everyone showing up. This is far more people than usual turn up because usually Dusty's going live. But I hope you've had fun. I hope you're hyped for season 3. I am hyped. That has just that was not what I expected today. I don't know what I expected, but it's kind of more, and it's just insane. So go spread the joy, like the video, and come join me on Saturday from the queue. I know Matt and Anis are going to be live streaming various moments, but yeah, I'll be in the queue having fun. So please come back. Yeah, go back to the very beginning when it was an unlisted video. We streamed for like an hour and no one realized, which was that was the secret stream. But yeah, thank you so much, folks. That's going to be it. So I hope you've enjoyed it all, and I mean, we'll be back on later. I'll be back on later tonight on Threefold Talk. We'll be joined with Ali and Gus, and we'll be talking more about this, and hopefully Matt and Min as well, depending how much time we take up with this. But if that's not your shtick, come and join me on Saturday from the queue. And that's it. So we'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.